he needs at least 4 adults.
Okay, I'll give you
He has
that.
enough supervision. As the girl.
I mean, Chove is big enough to be like 1.5, but that's still not enough.
All right, so welcome back, folks. Here we are, and if I am not mistaken, it is the first thing here in the morning. You just some of you spent the night at the church to watch over Kolyan's body while they were observing their religious ritual there, and while some of you stayed back at the house, and
I know right out of there.
you had met Ismark and his adopted sister Irina, and in addition to doing some services for the town with some of the the issues that had been plaguing them recently, Ismark had confided in you that his sister was being preyed upon, and that he wanted to get her out of town on the quick, and really didn't even have a plan for you of what to do with her, other than just to get her away. And he thought maybe it was even better that he don't know what the plan is, in case someone tries to squeeze him for information. But that is where we find ourselves here. It is just the pre-dawn hours of your third day here in Barovia, and as the folks at the Burgomaster's mansion see Ismark and Irina getting up and preparing to go to the church. It's still pre-dawn, so it's still dark outside, and they are making their way north, where they will join up with the few party members who were at the church overnight. I don't remember exactly who was where, but honestly, it doesn't really matter. It's not like anything's attacking you or anything at this point. And we find ourselves, as the next hour goes by, everyone is present together at the church. Now, I believe one of you had offered to conduct the rituals in absence of Father Dunovich. Is that correct?
Right, that's me, because I'm the cleric.
Right. Now, this is the big moment that that you studied their specific texts, and if you want to make your religion check now, we'll see how good you perform the ceremonies.
Oh, it's strange that clerics are supposed to be high in wisdom, and religion check is intelligence.
Is it a religion check or performance?
Ooh, boom. Well, that's a whole meta argument that you could really get into. But sidestepping that, religion would be to remember the specific prayers and rites. I think it's if I'm not mistaken, Chantal's religion probably shares 90% with the base of this religion. It's just some of the details that are different, really.
Well, that should do.
It
sorry. I was
does.
just about to say, I always considered religion, because history is also an intelligent check, and you have to kind of remember the stories that apparently go with religion. So I always thought it was intelligence because of that.
Right, very much.
But
so.
I do agree. It is funny that your check is wisdom, and it's an intelligence check. That is really ironic.
Right. How well you remember the rules versus how well you embrace the spirit of the rules, I guess.
I would think it would depend on the size of the crowd too.
All right.
We're not all that into rules, but yeah.
So the ceremony is concluded. The sun breaks. Well, not even exactly, because you never. So far in your stay in Barovia, you still haven't seen the sun. The cloud is always muted and overcast, and first light is a little harder to pinpoint. But they do a ceremony at dawn as best as they can approximate, I guess. And that is where we are now. It is 6. We'll say 6 in the morning, so it's still pretty early. Morgantha probably is not yet dishing out her wares in the center of town. It's probably too early for her to be in there. But the village is just starting to wake up and become active and do the small bits of business that they actually do get done still. And you are all here at the church with Ismark and Irina, and no plan of exactly what to do. So it's where I get to turn the floor over to you all to see what is it you would like to do next.
I believe we had planned on taking Irina to Vallaki.
That's what I remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. And if there's no immediate business to conduct, you want to set out for Vallaki right away?
I can't think of anything else. Do you guys remember anything else we need to do here?
I can't either.
No.
All right. And with that, everybody sets out, I guess, on foot. And we will add Irina as a member of the party for the time being, and I will drop you back over here onto the map of the valley.
Everett still can't look at her.
Now I don't believe Silas would have actually attended their whole ceremony.
Oh, that I feel you.
Just reasons.
You could sit outside the church, like.
Oh no, he was even to leaving Barovia. Even to leaving the village of Barovia, he was just fashionably late getting to the group.
Fashionably late.
Fashionably late.
Sleep in, did you?
Do you know how long it takes to braid hair that goes down to your hips?
Oh, I didn't know you had
No.
braid hair down
No,
to
I
your
don't.
hip.
Oh, did I not show you the full token? He has really, really fucking long hair.
Everett has no clue.
But no split ends.
Not a single split end.
How many braids it is?
It's one very long, thick braid.
Oh, that wouldn't take that long.
Yeah,
Does he
but
comb it 100 times every night?
oh, absolutely. Man looks like a L'Oreal commercial. Of course he does.
Fabio, you're Fabio.
Like even with the lack of sunlight, his face radiant.
He is the source of light, his face.
That
Pretty
youthful
much.
glow.
So this journey from Barovia village to Vallaki is almost 20 miles. It is going to take you the better part of 12 hours to go there. Now, if you wanted to double time it, you could probably do it in a little less than 10. But as the map there kind of gets into the difference between the slow, normal, and fast travel paces, we'll assume for now that you're traveling at a normal pace. And so we're going to do a random encounter check every 6 hexes that you move. And every 6 hexes will also represent 30 minutes off of the clock. So, starting here in Barovia Village, here it's again 7 in the morning. And we're going to move right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And our first random encounter check of the evening. Let's see, what do we got? Now, on the road during the day, it only happens on an 18 or better. We've got a 15 on the check, so no problem there. We get to go another 6. 1, 2,
Are we in the woods?
3, 4, 5. So you are traveling on a road that winds through the woods, but it's a nice, clearly defined, well-used road.
And Irina's still with us.
Yes. Right.
Everett's head is down.
All right. 1
So far,
hour
so
has
good.
passed. It is now 8 in the morning, and this is your first time out past the village, I believe.
Yep.
So this is some interesting things coming up here.
Everett, you seem distracted.
Is this a special
While
event?
while you're saying that, you happen to notice the color of the medallion stone has turned clear.
Oh, it's Evie.
I'm sorry, what? What? I'm not
You
distracted. I
seem-
love it out here. This is great. Hey, who's she? Hi. Who are you?
Okay.
This is Irina. She's traveling with us now.
You find Evie annoying? I'm sorry.
No, I think it's great. I realize there's no way I can talk to this child at the moment because she doesn't know me. So I'll just
No, I
carry
know you.
on.
I remember you. I don't know her though. She's pretty.
Now, as you're traveling down the road, an old wooden gallows creaks in a chill wind that blows down from the high ground to the west. A frayed length of rope dances from its beam. The well-worn road splits here, and a signpost opposite the gallows points off in 3 directions. Barovia Village, back to the east. The Sur Pool, which is spelled Tser, the Sur Pool to the northwest. And finally Ravenloft/Villaki to the southwest. The northwest fork slants down and disappears into the trees, while the southwest fork clings to an upward slope. Across from the gallows, a low wall, crumbling in places, partially encloses a small plot of graves shrouded in fog.
I'm just gonna go ahead and use the divine sense.
Yeah, no, you don't pick up the presence of anything.
Understood.
What's the range on it exactly?
60 feet.
60 feet, yeah, so definitely nothing in 60 feet.
So I'm going to ask Irina if she knows what the graveyard is.
She says it's they used to do executions here, and she wonders aloud if Father Donovich will actually be hanged here when that decision is finally made and acted on.
It's been a long time since they've used it, I guess.
I can't hear everybody. Did I reconnect?
Yeah, we can hear you. You not hearing me?
I hear you. Not everybody though. We were just having a conversation. I had no idea what it was about.
So yeah, Irina says that they don't have cause for executions regularly. She can't even remember when the last one was.
How worn out did the gallows look?
It's old, you know. It's in disrepair.
So the criminals are buried outside the town.
She doesn't know exactly who's buried there.
I'm gonna approach the gravestones.
They're so worn by time, weather, and the elements that you really can't make out any of the reading on them. You can see the indents of what at one point must have been letters, but they're so diffuse now that it's impossible to make out what they once might have said.
Okay. I will get back up and head back to the group.
What'd you find?
Nothing, unfortunately. The graves are worn out and nothing on them is legible anymore.
Oh. No one's around?
You've
I
got
Did you see anybody?
you've got a fork in the road, and you can either take the fork to the right, which winds down and takes you to what looks like to be a Vistani encampment, or you can take the left fork in the road, which winds up into the mountains.
Well, didn't the sign say that's where we wanted to go? To Valaki?
Valaki was the left fork, right?
Oh,
Well, we might as well, unless we have a reason to go off track. Keep going.
The only reason Irina says that sometimes people will visit the Vistani to have their fortunes read, that they have powerful seers who can divine the future, and she knows. She's always been curious herself to visit.
if they actually can divine the future, it might be useful to take a stop there.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Well, how far?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
How far out of the way is it?
It's only an hour. You figure at best it's an hour there and an hour back, so it would be a 2-hour delay if you spent an hour there, 3 hours.
It's early in the morning, we've got time.
I think we could spare that.
Yeah, it's early enough.
All right.
And
So
it's in the trees.
the group opts for the right fork, which is again going to take them to the Sir Pool, and I'll spell that. And we'll head that way. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. One more random encounter just to see what happens on the way, and wouldn't you know it, something did trip. Let's see what we got. Oh, okay. This is fortuitous. Sometimes random encounters can be good.
Is it just Vistani?
So, wow, no, this is great. As you're traveling, you can see embedded in a nearby tree is a shiny battle axe, beneath which lies a humanoid skeleton. This skeleton is all that remains of a human adventurer who looks like he was killed while trying to cut down this tree.
I will walk over to the shiny battle axe.
The dead adventurer's tattered leather armor isn't salvageable, but the axe embedded in the tree is in pristine condition. Its handle is carved with leaves and vines, and the weapon weighs half as much as it seemingly should.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Oh yeah.
I will rip the axe from the tree. What could possibly go wrong? I'm prepared to move that tick from 4 encounters to 5 encounters. Oh, I'm sorry, 3 to 4, because I did not cause the one back in the house.
Right. So you have found the magical axe Treebane.
I'm just gonna swing it a few times. So it's lighter than it seems. Is it the metal, the head that's metal? Is that lighter, or is it just because the handle's made of tree?
It's one of the magical properties. But let me ask you, what is your alignment?
My alignment is lawful good.
Okay, excellent. Whenever a creature of non-good alignment wields the axe, the handle sprouts thorns and pricks the wielder for a point of piercing damage.
Right, I remember I picked that up last time and it was not a good time.
Right. So congratulations, you found yourself a magical axe randomly.
Well, walk over to the group and sort of just flourish the axe in my hand a bit.
Anybody else want to lay claim? I mean, Silas didn't necessarily find it all by himself.
What is the axe considered? A martial weapon?
Battle axes are martial.
Okay. I don't know if anyone else can, but I could also technically use it. But I kind of like the bow right now for me.
Right.
Kind of like the range.
If anybody would like this axe, let me know. I prefer my flail anyways.
I can't
Very
use it.
pretty.
Not me.
I will find a spot on my belt where I can just sort of hook the axe onto and just keep it there hanging off.
Okay, so the road gradually disappears and is replaced by a twisted, muddy path through the trees. Deep ruts in the earth are evidence of the comings and goings of wagons. The canopy of mist and branches suddenly gives way to black clouds boiling far above, and there is a clearing here next to a river that widens to form a small lake several hundred feet across. 5 colorful round tents, each 10 feet in diameter, are pitched outside a ring of 4 barrel-topped wagons. A much larger tent stands near the shore of the lake, its sagging form lit from within. Near this tent, 8 unbridled horses drink from the river. The mournful strains of an accordion clash with the singing of several brightly clad figures around a bonfire. A footpath continues beyond this encampment, meandering north between the river and the forest's edge. And I'm going to move you guys to... There we go, there it is.
He's only moving us to a battle map because he expects combat.
Could just be a settlement map.
D&D? That never happens.
It never
Just wants to show us the background.
combat in my D&D. It's more likely than you'd think.
Oh, there we go.
See, it's. I'm terrified. I'm not sure if I'm on there, but I don't see anything.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I'm dragging people. I'm at Shantala, then Silas, then
Vision.
Space Bear, and last but not least, let's not forget Irina, because she's with you too. So we got a party of 8. So you guys need a bus.
The bus.
Absolutely.
So you see the 8 draft horses drinking from the river, and the Vistani wagons with all these different Vistani laughing and telling stories. And despite the hour, several of them are drinking.
Oh.
I will approach the campsite.
Evie takes one look at the horses and she's going for them.
Fancy is following Fabio.
Charismatic
Are
person
unmanned.
should attempt to approach the group, maybe.
Wait, hold on. Is Evie taking out for the horses?
Yes.
I've told you to
Oh, Chove is going to follow.
keep an eye on Evie.
Yeah.
Child needs to stay near an adult.
Mhm.
Jove, you see the horses?
Yes, I did.
Should we go say hi?
Irina,
Let's. Okay, important rule. Especially if it looks like these guys might own the horses, let's not pet them without asking permission first.
Oh, okay. I'll come back.
If the little one wants to pet the horses, she is welcome. Or he. He. Excuse me. He.
She
is welcome.
Okay, as long as it's okay with you guys, so let's go.
Boy.
Chove, make sure she doesn't fall into the river.
And,
I'm gonna follow her because Chove also wants to go say hi to the horses.
the Vistani offer you wine and to come partake in the revelry.
Nice change of pace from the the last village we were at. Sure. And I will join the revelry.
Fancy is looking for his first opening to go check out the band.
Now, we had heard something about fortune teller being here. You wouldn't have to know anything about that, would you?
You are looking for Madame Eva. Madame Eva is the greatest seer ever born.
You know where she is.
Yes, she is. She is in her tent. And he gestures over in this direction.
I'd rather not barge in unannounced. Is she taking visitors right now?
She will see you when she is ready. She told us to be expecting visitors today. But I was just telling my fellows here of this wizard who came to our land over a year ago. He was actually standing where you're standing now, just a year ago. He was a very charismatic man, and he rallied some of the people against the good Lord Strahd, and they met with the fate you might expect. But
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I've yet to hear anybody but you call him good so far.
Well, it is not wise to speak ill of the good Lord Strahd.
Now, are they as colorful as the other Vistani we saw, like in the bar? Or are they just?
Yes, yeah, quite.
Because I think the one we met in the tavern wasn't. Well, they were dressed differently.
That might have just been the art, because I just grabbed random art to represent them. That wasn't official or anything.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. I thought that might have meant something. That's all right. Well, I will just if she's gonna come out and call for us, then I will just join in the revelry.
Yeah. And it the Vistani continues his tale about the wizard and his peasant army. Um, he concludes his story with the wizard and the vampire cast spells at each other. Their battle flew from the courtyards of the castle over to the precipice of the Seer Falls, not far from here. I saw the battle with my own eyes. Thunder shook the mountainside, and great rocks tumbled down upon the wizard. Yet by his magic he somehow survived, and then lightnings from the heavens struck him, and again he stood his ground. But finally the devil Strahd fell upon him, and the wizard's magic could not save him. I saw him thrown 1,000 feet down to his death. Of course, I climbed down to the river to search for the body to see if, he had anything of value. But the river had spirited his body away. I never found anything. And
Quite the interesting tale.
with the conclusion of the tale, Madame Eva actually emerges from her tent and beckons to your group and gestures, to you all to come in.
Yeah, I'll start walking towards that, and now a little day drunk.
Okay, Evie, I think it's time to get our fortune told. Say goodbye to the horses.
All right. I'll be back. Maybe we could ride them next time.
Oh,
They'll let us ride?
Fancy is staying outside with the band.
This one likes me. I will call him Charlie.
Charlie. All right,
Charlie
say
the
goodbye
horse.
to Charlie for now.
No one got it. Charlie horse.
So I'm just gonna stay with Irina.
Hi, Charlie.
Okay.
kind of protective, and we're gonna go get our fortune told.
Yeah, Irina's very curious, so she wants to see what's going on too.
It's
We'll get Fancy in there
it's
as well.
Chantella I can't hear.
Fancy wants to play a song for the band.
Magic
I'm okay with that.
Magic flames cast a reddish glow over the interior of this tent, revealing a low table covered in a black velvet cloth. Glints of light seem to flash from a crystal ball on the table as a hunched figure peers into its depths. As the crone speaks, her voice crackles like dry weeds. "At last you have arrived!" Cackling laughter bursts like a mad lightning from her withered lips. Madame Eva takes a moment and speaks each of your names directly to you, and makes reference to each one of your individual past deeds. It's unsettling, and you can't explain how she knows some of the things she knows. She then asks if you want your fortunes read.
I'd love to have my fortune read.
All right, and with that, she takes out this deck, this deck of beautiful painted cards, and she shuffles them all, and she holds them out to each of you, and let me see. And she first goes to you, Monk. And I'm going to deal you a card here. So she deals you one of her Taraka cards. She then shuffles and picks another card, and this time she comes to you, Shantala, and she selects a card, or rather, she presents a selection of cards to you, and allows you to pick.
Are we supposed to look at them?
Here,
Not that one.
there you go. I just dealt the card to you.
Are we supposed to look at them?
Yes, you are free to look at them. Then Silas, she turns to you, and she again presents a selection of cards and concentrates on them as she presents them to you.
Every story I've read has always had the person picking from the middle, so I'm going to pick one from the left of the middle.
All right. And she deals you one. She then turns to Chove and repeats the process, and has a card that she deals to you, Chove. And she explains that the particular reading she's doing is a 5-card set. And she thinks long and hard over her last selection. And she finally turns to you, Space Bear, and presents a selection of cards to you to choose from.
Okay.
And let me deal you that card. There it is. Okay, excellent. Okay, so Monk, she asks if you would present your card on the table and put it in the first position. Excellent, thank you. Madame Eva says this card tells of history, knowledge of the ancient, which will help you better understand your enemy. And she concentrates on the card for a moment, as if lost in a vision, and says, "I see a dead village drowned by a river, ruled by one who has brought great evil into the world. And then she turns to you, Shantala, and asks you to place the second card into position. Thank you. This card tells of a powerful force for good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope. I see a fallen house, guarded by a great stone dragon. Look to the tallest tower. And with that, she turns now to you, Silas, and asks you to place the third card into the formation.
As he goes to place it down, he sort of stops for a second, and a wave of pain sort of runs across his face. Just takes a moment, refocuses, and then places the card.
This card is a card of power and strength. It tells of a weapon of vengeance, a sword of light. Look for a wizard's tower on a lake. Let the wizard's name guide you to that which you seek. And with that, she turns now to Chove and asks you to place your card onto the table. Excellent. Very good. This card sheds light on one who will help you greatly in your battle against the darkness. Look for a dusk elf living among the Vistani. He has suffered a great loss and is haunted by dark dreams. Help him, and he will help you in return. And she finally turns to you, Space Bear, and asks you to place the final card into position. Excellent. Your enemy is a creature of pure darkness, whose powers are beyond mortality. This card will lead you to him. He lurks in the depths of darkness, in the one place to which he must return. And I know that's a lot to take in, so you'll be thankful to know that there's a handout that covers all of it. So there you go. This was Madame Eva's Taraka reading. Now, a look of concern comes over her face as she wraps up the reading, and she says that she can only see your futures through the next full moon. She can't see anything of your lifelines beyond that point. And she doesn't know exactly what that means, but she fears that whatever your business in Barovia, that's how long you have to get it done.
Madam, if you have a moment, I'd like to ask you a question.
Of course.
And I'll tell her the same thing I tell pretty much every NPC we encounter. If she's seen a young woman and a older gentleman with...
She says, I believe I have seen these two. They sought a seat at my table not long ago. But where they went after our meeting, I cannot say.
A young tiefling woman and a larger bald man.
Yes.
Similar armor.
Yes. I remember them.
How long ago did they visit?
It must be a 10-day or two.
Thank you. And I will stand up and leave the tent.
Yeah, Madame Eva expresses that she is that this has taken a lot out of her, and that she needs to gather herself and she's going to take a nap.
Can we pay you?
Certainly. She says, "How kind of you! Bless your heart." And she'll gladly. She offers you her hand. You can drop whatever you'd like in it.
Because she actually did have information on who I'm looking for, I'll give her 25 gold.
All right. Bless your hearts, your generosity. May it come back to you threefold.
Right. Thanks, Silas. I didn't have quite that much.
Oh, I've lost my vision.
And I've lost everybody else.
Yeah.
Just let Fancy know when his RP turn starts.
Just like combat, everything it takes 6 seconds to do.
I could try to drop us back to. If people can't see, I'll try to drop us back here. Here, is this any better? Here. And let me turn the lights on for this map too while we're at it.
Oh, no more horses.
Daylight mode on. There we go.
Oh, we didn't steal the horses.
Where'd the horses go?
The pool, everything that you could see is still right there. I was just moving us to a layer where everybody could see again.
It's all black.
I can see the entire map now.
Oh yeah, same.
Yeah. Try to hit.
There we
go. Okay, there you go. Yeah, if you can't see anything, try to hit refresh. But other than that, okay. So that did not take very long at all. It is still like 9:30 here in the morning. If you continue to follow this dotted trail that hugs along the Ivlis River, you will actually come up to this bridge, but you're coming up to it down from the river level, which is a good 1,000 feet underneath the bridge. The elevation difference between where this dotted trail ends and where the solid line road next to it is, there's 1,000 feet of elevation difference between those two. So if you want to, in fact, go forward and across that bridge, you have to backtrack here and take that other fork in the road. The only reason you would go up along here, I suppose, there were the discussions about the wizard. He met his end here at the Sear Falls. And, supposedly archwizards might have some nice stuff if his body's still down there. But it was a year ago. Other people have gone looking and not found anything. So it's, I've had groups that actually went and looked, which is why I mention it, because I know you might be tempted to. But I've also had plenty of groups who've said, you know what, we're not going to find anything, and they don't try.
Well, now I just want to go look even more now.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I drew a card called Wizard, so I gotta.
If you want to, I mean, we can do it. We'll press forward if you want to search that pool.
Might
I'm
be
okay with it.
worth a look. I did draw the Wizard card.
All right.
What do you guys think?
I'll go along with the adventure.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. Let's go.
And hey, we actually cut down some time by going to the Vistani camp.
So we'll take
We're,
us.
we're walking, right?
Right. You went under that bridge, and again, you're a good 1,000 feet down from where this bridge. There's no easy way, certainly, to climb up there from here. But you're searching the pool area, so I'll go ahead and. Why doesn't everybody roll d20?
I will.
All right.
3. Fantastic.
10.
Oh shit, fancy.
You can't keep Fancy down.
You cannot keep Fancy down.
Okay, so that's everybody. Now, I should have said it out loud, but the way I had it in my head is I was going to let everybody roll d20s, and if you guys got 2 crits, I was going to put a random magic item down here for you. But you only got 1 crit, so unfortunately you fell short. So your search turns up nothing. There was nothing in the rules about actually finding stuff down here, so I decided it really had to be a long shot, and I decided 2 crits out of 8 rolls was pretty good.
Oh well.
But Fancy wrote a really cool tune.
I blame Fancy for getting.
Can we hear it? Can we hear it?
Kind of sounds like Buffalo Springfield. It's kind of cool.
I like Buffalo.
I feel like a lot of Fancy tunes sound like Buffalo's. Oh, why are we going backwards?
I'm the bard.
Because we're 1,000 feet down. There's
Right.
no way up.
Is it a cliff?
Yeah, we can't get
Yeah.
up to the bridge from where
Where,
we were.
where we go? Oh.
Oof, God, not you guys.
God, if only I had Edward, no, with like Edgar with us, we could just go straight up the cliff.
All right, so as you're coming back to this area here, you can see someone is actually hanging in that gallows that you saw before. Now there wasn't anyone there before, but now there's a body there.
Do we recognize it?
Yeah, it's Silas.
What?
What?
Silas.
Wait, isn't he like right behind us or right in front of us?
We're Silas. We're Silas.
I'm right here.
No, you're in the noose. In the gallows.
Does it look exactly like me?
It
Was
looks
split
like
ends.
you, except it's lifeless and gray.
What is the dead version of me wearing?
Well, the breeze actually turns the hanged figure slowly, and it takes its turn, fixing its dead eyes upon each of you.
Is it dressed the same as me, or
Yes.
I'm gonna look
Basi-
it right in the eyes?
Why don't
He's
you
wearing some nice
Why don't you
boots.
make a horror check there, Silas?
What do I roll for horror?
A horror check. So you need to do a charisma saving throw.
Oh, I'm almost okay at those. See, almost.
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 That was nice.
Right. Okay. So unfortunately, you are frightened. So you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while this object is in your line of sight, and you can't willingly move any closer to it. You also
Take 40 points of damage.
You also use your action and movement to flee. So you turn back up the road and start running away. And looks like you are going to be running away for the next 3 minutes. Now,
3 minutes.
each hex on this scale is a quarter mile. So 3 minutes, of running, might take him to the neighboring hex, but we won't
Can
have
Fancy-
to actually.
Can Fancy
Run that
immediately start following him?
I
Yes.
kind of want to use Peerless
Right.
Athlete to run even farther.
Run, Silas, run!
That's on you. I'm trying
No,
to
I'll
help you.
pass.
I can stop you in a minute.
Can he though?
If you listen to the music. I can charm you to stop you from being frightened.
Because that will work.
Not so bad.
Sing of a song of happiness.
That's what Fancy's doing. Because
I mean, first you have to catch up to him.
So it takes a couple of minutes, but eventually Silas is able to be calmed down, and you guys still see. Now, a little clarification here, and I apologize for mixing it up before. But Silas, you're the only one who sees it's you. Everyone else sees just an unfamiliar Barovian.
Well, that changes things.
Wow.
But he looks at us like actually looks at us.
It's hard to say whether it definitely fixed eyes with you or whether it was just turning.
Okay.
I will eventually make my way back to the group. That's not right.
Well, it wasn't there before.
Does it still look like me?
Yes,
Am I able to approach it now?
you are.
I'm going to take my axe and cut it down.
As soon as you disturb it, even with a mild touch, it does one of its Avengers Infinity War endings where it kind of melts away into, it crumbles into a dusty nothingness.
That was freaky.
So
A lot of words in this word. Sorry.
it was just some kind of illusion.
I don't want to think about it.
I wonder who that was. Who put it there?
Looked exactly like me.
No, it didn't.
Just
It
looked like
just looked
some.
like somebody we never saw before.
Maybe to you, but
Just some local.
when it looked at me, it was me.
It was you? Like looking in a mirror.
Like looking in a mirror.
Someone trying to freak you
Gray
out.
mirror.
I'm gonna take my tree bane and I'm gonna destroy the gallows.
Okay.
Ooh.
It does not take a tremendous amount of effort. It was pretty rough shape, but you have put it to end. Irina wonders aloud where they'll hang Father Donovich now.
Cut his head off and be done with it.
They could build a new one.
Right.
Aren't we friends with Father Donovich?
No, went
No.
mad.
Oh, he
He's
went
the
mad.
one that
We
Never mind.
put him in jail.
Who was feeding the town people to his son.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
just the visage of me in a gallows is not something I want to think about.
Well,
Oh, it wouldn't be.
with the apparition melted away, and only one other arc of the road open to you, you want to press forward?
Onward.
Please.
2.
I will say this is the first reality where Father Donovich was a bad guy.
Okay, so you guys are having all sorts of random encounters today. Through the mist comes a skeletal horse and rider, both clad in ruined chainmail. The skeletal rider holds up a rusted lantern that sheds no light.
It's not lit, or it sheds no light.
It's not lit.
And this is coming to us on the road.
Yeah, it's just trotting down the road. And he's holding up the light like, he was lighting the darkness, even though it's like nearly 11 o'clock in the morning.
When he gets close to me, like within 60 feet, I'm gonna go ahead and use a divine sense.
You are definitely picking up undead.
Right, maybe we should just walk around it, take a wide berth around it. Does it seem hostile?
Make an insight check.
Oh, thanks. Oh god, wisdom. I don't do wisdom or intelligence or dexterity.
There's not much room to walk around
Other
it.
than that, you're fine.
Other than that, yeah, except for wisdom, intelligence, and dexterity, I'm fine.
So I'm wondering if it's feeling hostile. So I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Chove also is going to take a look because undead is her favorite enemy. So
Once I get to level 6, I'll never fail another charisma save again.
Oh no!
Oh no, so
This is actually a skill I'm good at.
Oh no.
Which is,
Oh yeah,
That's
take a
so-
red card. Don't forget
that's
the card.
so unfortunate.
Joe, did you get that card tonight, or is that left over from last week?
what?
No, I was asking Joe. I'm sorry, Fancy.
I think he rolled the 20 on the.
Did he? Okay,
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right. Yeah,
when we were
the
at school.
looking for the wizard stuff.
gotcha. All right. So, all right. So Shantala, what you can tell about this thing? It hasn't made any kind of reaction the closer it gets. So as you guys, start to move out of the way, it doesn't seem to be reacting at all.
So we just can step off the road and it'll go past us.
Let it pass.
I guess I can't tell you that much.
All right. Well,
am I the only one that can't hear Shantella?
you can't.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's
What
only
is-
you.
Right
What
click
is
or-
wrong with me?
Do you have her muted by accident?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have her muted? If you right click on another person, you can.
Oh, her volume's up all the way. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, now she's muted. No, she's not.
Okay. Try to refresh.
I'll try again. Roll 20 or Discord?
Discord, yeah. Because you're running Discord out of a browser, right?
Yep.
Right.
I'm sorry, guys. So what? Get out and come back again? All right, I'll be back.
All right.
Play on.
Well, so I'm just going to suggest to everyone that it doesn't look hostile and that maybe we should just step off the road out of its way.
That sounds like a good plan to me.
All right, and without dragging it out too much, that is exactly what happens. If you guys clear a path, it just keeps riding on down the road and doesn't react to you at all.
As it passes by, can we get a closer look at it?
Yeah, it is.
See if there's
There is nothing of value, certainly. It just seems some eternal rider on some mission that apparently will never be complete.
Does it have any sort of heraldic markings on its armor or anything?
If it did, at one point, it's so aged and disabused that you can't make anything out now.
Okay.
It's all rusted and faded, or just missing.
This is, so she, Madam, what was her name? Madam,
Eva.
Eva.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry, got that mixed up with Evie. Madam Eva.
We look a
said
lot
that-
alike.
No, that's the name. She said that the people I was looking for, they showed up 10 days ago.
A 10-day or two, so it's
Yeah,
it's 10 to 20
which
days.
is strange to me because they'd only left 4 days in advance of me.
I didn't. That's just, don't read too much into that. That's your DM not.
Oh no,
knowing your
it makes it
backstory
even
off
it
the
makes
back
it
of
even
his
more
hand.
interesting. It makes it even more interesting. I'm curious now.
I think you're reading too much into it.
No, I think I'm reading what's presented to me, and it looks like some shit's happening. It doesn't have to match up with my timetable.
Right.
I don't know where I am.
Okay, it's all clear through
I
this
walked
point.
into a
They're winding up further and further into the mountains.
I walked into a crappy Slavic fairy tale. I don't know what the hell happened.
So you're finally, after a couple of hours travel, back up at the top side of the bridge, and it gives you a beautiful view of the falls from here. It's rather picturesque. It would be a great place for a piece of art if I had one. All right. 1, 2, 3.
It looked beautiful, Dan.
In my mind's eye, it was incredible.
Theater of the mind.
Right. All right, and it's all quiet up through this next fork in the road. Let me advance the clock some more so I don't forget. So it is noontime now, and you are at this branch in the road that if you wanted to go to Castle Ravenloft, which is probably the last place you would want to be taking Irina to, but that is where the right fork here would take you that way. You are going to continue to the northwest through another set of those gigantic gates. You remember you came in through these gates. I'll show you here. There's another set of them here as you go into the more westerly parts of the valley. You
Missing
pass
their
those
heads as
similar
well?
Gates. Yes, similar condition. But before you even get to those gates, sitting here at the fork in the road, there is a black carriage drawn by 2 black horses that snort puffy, steamy breath into the chill mountain air. And the side door of the carriage swings open silently at your approach.
I don't like this.
Seems like a sign.
Joe, should we go see the horses?
Now is
Evie,
not
I don't
time,
think
Evie.
these are not the right horses for you.
Oh,
I know you're excited, but we don't know who's in there, and I don't want to necessarily approach.
Is there any rider on top?
No. No driver.
Which way is it facing?
It is facing back toward the castle to the east.
I'm gonna keep an eye on Evie in case she decides to run off to pet the horses.
No, I'm okay. Kind of scary.
You don't want to RUNOFT.
NOFT. Noft.
RUNOFT.
Can't spell.
What does that mean?
Run off?
Run off. I don't know. I can't. I'm not getting it either. If it helps anybody else.
No one's ever seen that movie? Come on.
I guess not.
I usually get the references. I feel bad. What is
It
it?
sounds familiar, but
It's that stupid movie from. I remember because I watched it. I was watching it while 9/11 happened. It was the one with George Clooney and freaking John Turturro.
oh yeah, Oh Brother,
Yeah,
Where Art Thou?
Yeah, Oprah. Yeah. There's a scene in there where the kid was like, "I'm gonna go RUNOFT." I always thought it. And that was one of the funniest scenes I've ever seen. I have horrible sense of humor. All right, keep going. The kid's like, "I'm gonna go RUNOFT." He was like 7.
Take 5 points of rabbit hole damage. All right. So this mysterious black carriage is their door open, almost as if to invite you in. But you have destinations in the opposite direction than it is pointed. So barring any kind of closer investigation or inspection you want to do with this, we could continue on our way.
These gates are unnervingly consistent.
Well, was there anybody in the carriage?
No,
So the door just opened by itself. And
it
we're
did.
not
Yeah.
Did
investigating
the
it?
horses even look at us?
No.
Is it possible that carriage is for us?
Maybe it's heading up to Ravenloft.
I do have
It's our Uber.
speak with animals, so I could burn one of my spell slots and ask them if they're here for us.
They don't strike me as particularly talkative, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
They're definitely enchanted in some way. They're not completely natural beasts. So it's hard to even tell what your spell would result, but I think it's not giving away the house to say that they would communicate that they are here to take passengers to the castle.
Ooh,
Let's come back
castle.
to this, I'd say.
Right, we don't want to go there now.
Which castle?
The castle, Ravenloft.
The-
Ravenloft.
And we're trying not to.
Right. That's Castle Ravenloft over here. Castle Ravenloft. Oh, let
We
me.
should just go.
And poor Irina starts to twitch.
Evie's very disappointed.
So moving on.
She puts her head down.
All right.
We'll come back to the horses later.
Another time.
He had the perfect song, but okay, keep going.
All right. Through the winding mountain road, you come up to yet another fork. Let's get another random encounter. Oh my God, the random encounters keep raining like it's going out of style. Let me advance the clock another hour. It's 1 in the afternoon, and we've got encounter number 12. Okay, all right, this could be interesting. Let's see how many we get. You know what? I won't even roll this one. Let's somebody roll a d6. First
Like
person
that
to do it.
phrase.
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay, 4. We'll take the 4.
Fuck, that 3 is lower.
Or red dragons.
Wait, I think I've seen this one before.
This won't be bad. This won't be bad.
How bad could it be? He says.
And besides, there's like 8 of you.
Yeah, but like, only one of us only like 2 of us are martial classes.
In fact, because
So
there's
what can
8 of
Irina
you,
do?
Irina, I've got her working with the sidekick rules right now.
can
And
be
she
bait.
is like a healer caster class. She has some limited things. If
Did
someone
she
would like
roll
to
when
play
we were at the
her,
pool?
I could definitely give you control of Irina. She's pretty simple.
We should give Evie control of we should get Everett control of Irina.
Yeah, because now you see the medallion has turned black.
All right.
And now I'm starting to blush. Hi, Irina.
Definitely need to take control for them.
Everett's back.
What do you mean I'm back? Did I go somewhere?
One day we're gonna sit down and talk about your problems.
Problems? I have no problems.
Do you notice anything different, Everett?
Change
Yeah.
of scenery.
Yes, how did we get here?
This is what we
We've
mean
been-
by problems.
We've been walking for the past couple hours.
We have?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you for bringing me along. I must have been sleeping.
No, you were walking and talking and petting horses.
I don't like horses.
Eh,
My sister likes horses. I liked horses.
I knew a guy once who.
Whatever. Just stay close to one of us and you'll be fine.
Okay.
God, how did we get a child stuck with us in this?
I'm 15. I'm not a child.
Let's stay close to the girl. Or else.
Yeah, no, that makes you a kid. That's
You're a kid in this group.
You really.
How old are you?
53.
53.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What
Okay.
does that mean?
in your defense, you don't look 53, but I
you
also
don't-
don't know how you age.
You don't look 53 is what the ooh is for.
That didn't sound like that kind of. What are those? No, that looks not good.
All right, everybody,
supposed to
roll
roll?
for initiative.
We should have taken the 3. All right, time to roll an initiative 4.1. Oh, what the hell? How? No, that's not how that works. I'll have to roll again. Just have to write my initiative in. There we go. I don't get high initiatives. I'm the paladin.
Oh, I got one.
I think we just need fancy. I think that's all we're missing. That's initiative for fancy.
Right. How'd I do?
You did very good.
You did very good.
Oh my god.
In fact, you get to go first.
So
Oh
what
wait, hey,
is-
you critted.
Ooh.
Second.
All right. So there's some wolves. All right. All right, we're gonna have to go into my bag of tricks here. I am going to use my bonus action to give bardic inspiration to Silas. And I am going to use my move to. I am going to walk up. I'm going to use this because it just seems like the perfect moment to use it. 15-foot cone originated from me after I walk 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Is my movement speed 30?
Yeah. Okay. Let's see that. Let's get that 15-foot cone.
And 15, so I could probably get this one, and I can get 2 of them, I believe. Does that sound right? Here and here?
15.
5, 10, 15. Is it you stuck in there?
You see 15, you're not even getting either one of them.
No. What? If I use 15?
Yeah, you see 15, that the line stops right before it gets
That
to
doesn't
them.
hit either of them?
Yep, not from where you are.
All right.
Just out of it. I mean, if you were
Yeah.
1 square closer, you'd be all right.
No. I see it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and not do that then, clearly. What's this one? What's this right here? I can do this. Let me read it real quick. Sorry. 10 feet. That doesn't work either. So I'm gonna have to I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to use dissonant whispers. 60 feet, 1 creature. Boom. I'll do that one. So
All right, 1 creature must make a wisdom saving throw. Which one are you targeting?
I am targeting 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to target the furthest away one with that.
All right, so here comes the wisdom saving throw. He failed, so he takes his 3d6 psychic damage. Alright, so he takes 14 damage and must use his reaction to run away.
Alright, guys. Switch was quicker, but I had to go first.
Minus 14 damage. Okay. Reaction run away. So we're gonna put him off of the map here. Basically as far away as I can get him. But he's even a little further away than that. Alright. Very good, Fancy. And we go to Silas.
I really wish I had range spells written up, but that's okay. There we go. I'll move up 30 feet because I'm very far behind. And I will... How far is he from me? He's 80 feet. I think that's out of the range. That's out of my range, I think. 1 second. What is the range on a javelin? I can't seem to find it.
60 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, 30 or 120 at that disadvantage. Yeah, I'll huck a javelin at it.
At disadvantage?
Yep, I'll take that and just... Yeah.
Who you targeting?
I'll target this one.
Okay.
Nancy kind of thought we were all rushing in.
Well, I mean, I could rush in and just not do anything this turn. Yeah, no, we'll do that. I'll just run and not do anything this turn. 30 more feet.
Alright.
And then bonus action, I'll cast Shield.
On Fancy.
No, on me. It's a touch.
Okay, now we go to our big bird, Jove.
Okay. So are these squares 10 or 5 feet?
They are 5. Are they measuring
Yes.
as 10? Okay.
They're showing up as 10, so that I just wanted to double check that.
Yeah, that's just an oversight. I modified it at one point and I didn't take it out, so that should be corrected.
Oh, okay.
Alright. I'm gonna move.
Good call.
Yeah, because I was just seeing how far they were, just because of my ranger abilities. So yeah, okay, so they're not as far, but I'm gonna move here to get a little bit closer. And I'm just gonna start aiming for this one. Take a shot, but I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark first.
And that was the one in the front?
Oh, this one's in front. Okay, yeah, at that one.
Right.
On that one, and I'm just gonna take my shot. Wait, I'm sorry. I hit Hunter's Mark again. I'm silly.
Okay.
15 hit.
15, that is enough. So that hits for 13.
Great, and yeah, that's gonna be it. I don't see a need to move just yet.
All right. Are we back to Everett?
We are.
All right.
Why? Did you miss me or something?
I did. Terribly.
No. Since I now have the ability to shoot from a distance, I will shoot my...
From a distance.
Thank you. Let's do my crossbow on the front wolf. Oh, I didn't mean to do that one. Oh well.
That's a
I
no
must
good.
have missed.
That's a no good.
That's a no good.
No movement?
Where's my paladin? Yes, I'm coming up to my paladin. Because I need to stay safe. Oops.
So at what point do I gain custody?
No, and just for that, I'm going to go over to Chove. Oops.
Oops.
How did I end up over there? I'm going over to Chove. She's nice to me.
Yeah, I've been stopping shots from hitting you. Have fun.
Okay, I'm coming back to you.
I just
Where
know
are
I'm
you?
actually running back and forth.
There's a lot of movement, right?
All right, let's see. How much movement we got? 50 feet of movement, so they got 10 squares.
Oh my
1,
god, this is so
2.
bad. This is so bad.
So from the side of the road,
See, the wolf went to her, Everett.
Comes right at you, Chove.
I feel better. Jove! Feel like you were being kind to me.
Does a 13 hit, Chove?
13 is my armor class, so yes.
Alright, so you get hit for 5 piercing damage and make a strength saving throw.
Oh no.
Okay, awesome. Good job. So you do not
My
get knocked
card.
prone. Alright. Monk.
Finally, my manager comes in to save me.
Oh, you? Oh, right.
It's all about having good lawyers.
Was that written in your contract that he has to save you?
Could have been.
Well,
We'll never know.
I don't have to. We wouldn't have good music if I didn't.
You'd lose a source of income, and that's unfortunate.
I don't want to say that part out loud.
Tax okay,
reasons
we'll do it for you.
Alright. So is this one hurt at all?
No. The only one injured is this one here and this one that Fancy drove away.
That one's just out of my range.
What level are you all right now?
3?
3.
3, right?
As he decides to add a few more wolves.
Yeah, I'm starting to regret a little bit not taking that axe.
So other than moving, is that it for Monk?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm attacking right now.
Okay.
So that's for this one.
Got it. Okay, so 6 piercing damage. Very nice. And we go to Shantala.
Right. I'm gonna go there. So this flaming sphere, I want it to go here,
Okay.
so it hits all 3 of them.
Okay. I think that's it right there, right?
Yeah.
Flaming sphere. Oh, here's an even better one. All right. Nope. There we go. Okay. So that is a dex save for all 3 of them. A dexterity save.
Well,
Number 1.
at least it's not a gif of a leg
made
dancing.
it. 2 made it. 3 made it with colors. Okay.
Oh.
So is that half damage?
It is half damage.
Okay. So 4 points of fire.
Oh, it
Are they
doesn't
on?
go up.
It
It's a
doesn't.
concentration.
Oh, very good.
Are they on fire?
Well, it's a flaming sphere, so it's. I thought it was when they started their turn in the vicinity.
It's like Moonbeam, right?
Yeah, a lot of those spells, they don't take the damage up front. You're right, Joe. We'll take that as their first rounds. All right, so this guy, again, his flaming sphere has already been mitigated. So he is going to move out. How smart are these things? Not very.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
think
it's at the
there's.
end of their turn.
All right, it's coming at you, Fancy. 17.
Yeah.
Right, take that damage, and then a strength saving throw, if you please.
8 damage?
Yep.
Wow. What are these, dire wolves?
Yes.
That's a lot of damage. All right. Then you want me to make a strength check?
Strength save.
Oh, save.
Yep.
All
No,
right.
you did it, and you got it. Excellent. Okay. This guy's flaming sphere has been mitigated. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are using pack tactics, and never mind because he has flanking regardless.
It's gonna hurt, Gene.
Does a 15 hit? Yes, it does. For another 8 and another strength save.
Yeah. Well, you know how bards are. Yay!
Okay, this time not so much. You are not.
I have a, what are my cards? I can't look at them. Do I have a saving throw card?
Let me see. You know, if this happens sometimes, I can't look at your cards right now either. I've got to refresh, but that's okay. I don't have a lot of windows open, so I can refresh real quick.
I just can't look at them.
Yeah, sometimes Roll20 does that, and I'm not sure the rhyme or reason as to why it happens, but
Maybe you just tell me what they are.
a refresh will do it too. So I can look at you now. So one of them, and I'm just waiting for my. You've got plus 1d4 after making a save, and plus 1d8 after making a save.
Obviously, I'll do the 1d8. Take a shot. Does that help?
So did you roll d8?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm still.
I rolled a 7.
Okay, so 15. So that that makes the difference. Okay. Excellent.
Okay. All right.
Nobody can take down Fancy.
Fancy, you know, he's got a couple moves.
I'm gonna try to steal the card. See if it. Is there anything that pops up? Do you?
Yeah. Yeah, the steal request. I see it now.
Let me steal it.
Oh, I just X'd out of it. Go ahead, do it again. I took another 8 though, right? So, all right.
Yeah, no, it's not letting me do it again.
I
now, in the meantime, refresh your browser, and that'll fix this problem.
It did. Will it? Okay.
Yeah. All right. So that was that dire wolf. And then we go to this guy in the corner. Now, he used his reaction and movement to run away as far as he could. He basically turns around and uses all of his movement to get back where he started, and now he takes the dash action.
I do love the music.
Okay, coming at Fancy again. A 13 hits. So take 11 more damage.
All right. Fancy's taking a powder.
Yeah, you down? I was just going to say, do we even need to make the saving throw? But
just enough.
All right. Space Bear.
Okay. I'm going to
stay behind.
bonus action Hex. This one right here. And then I'll Eldritch Blast him.
Okay, that's definitely a hit for 9 damage.
Excellent. And I'm going to actually back up a little bit.
All right, Irina. You know what? Let me see if I can. You guys are a level 3. I think I need a level 3 Irina.
Nice.
I think I have one. I just got to grab it from another resource here. Just bear with me one moment.
I will be right back.
You got it. Yeah, there we go. All right, I got a better Irina in play. All right, so Irina's taken a crossbow shot because that's what she's got, and she's gonna miss. And we come back to this direwolf here. He's already taken his flaming sphere. He's moving out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Attacking with advantage on Chove. Does a 19 hit? It sure does, for 9 points of damage and another strength save. Very good. All right. All right, Shantala. Comes an attack. 15.
Yeah.
All right. 8 piercing damage and a strength save.
Uh,
All right, very good on the strength save. Fancy making death saves.
Without a death save is like a,
All right, very good. There's a success. Silas.
Hey. Shantala, take care of the small one, and I'm going to move over to where Fancy is. Cool. Placing my hand on his forehead, I'm going to use 10 points of Lay on Hands to bring him back to 10 HP.
so he had him right where he wanted him.
Yeah, that takes, unfortunately, I believe that's my action. Yep, that's my action.
All right.
And you're pretty much waking up to a brain freeze because it is a very cold sensation.
Joe.
I was not.
Oh,
no, it's all
please,
good.
please. No.
No, it's fine. I realized the thing I wanted to do as well is also an action because all of my abilities are an action.
All right. If I can proceed. Okay, don't have some great options. Much better at long distance. Work with what I got here. Okay. She's gonna, because this one is a little more injured. She's gonna hit it with her hand axe. Oh my God, a 7. Does a 7 hit?
It does not.
It does not. Okay, great. Yeah, and I'm not gonna move because I can just move like here. I'm just gonna move a little closer to my cleric, but not out of the range of this guy because I don't want to take an op attack just yet.
Alright, I'm back.
All right.
All
And
these direwolf come.
then, if that's it for Jove, we go to Everett.
Mm-hmm.
So if my ice knife explodes against this one, Dove will be hit, right?
That will. Right.
Within 5
Anybody
feet.
within 5 feet, right?
So maybe because they were bigger, I could do it differently, but I cannot. Against my paladin's better wishes. I am going to move up. I am going to bonus action Shillelagh. And I'm going to use my quarterstaff on the wolf in front of me. Going on like
Okay,
crazy.
Not so much. Okay. Joe, did refreshing fix that card for you?
I know what I have left.
I'll go here.
Still can't.
It's a,
Still not letting you play it though.
no, but I know what it is. That's all I need to know.
Gotcha. All right, and if that's it for Everett.
Everett.
Right, and then we
I'm
come.
going to try, by the way. I'm going to actually write the name in so you'll know who I am at the time I'm doing it.
Gotcha. All right,
I
so
noticed you did that before earlier.
Chove, you've got 2 direwolves bearing down on you. Does a 13? Yeah, it does.
Yes.
Oh my god. 10 more.
Joe.
Still standing.
All
Why
right.
is the entire party made up of low AC?
Strength saving throw.
Why do the casters go after them first?
Okay. So you went prone, unfortunately. But you're still got hit points, so there's that. Monk?
Alright, so where do I go to? Chove's the ones that's hurt the most.
Down to 1 hit point. Yes.
Okay. So let me I guess
1 little hit point.
over here. An unarmed strike, this one.
Okay. Okay, there's a hit for 5.
Then I'm gonna use a key for the Hands of Healing. For Fury of Blow, sorry.
Thank you.
So the first one will be, well, I guess since that one's still standing, I'll be on that one.
Okay, that doesn't do it.
Alright, and then the Hand of Healing.
Well, this is how we die, right?
All right, Shantala concentrating on her flaming sphere.
Oh, so you healed her for 3? Okay, well, so my bonus action move this, but I can't move it.
Oh, let me see if I can give you control of it.
Do that. That's wrong. Sorry, so it's supposed to be 1d. It's supposed to be the 3 plus 2. So it should have been for 5.
5, okay. 5 healing
5 healing,
for Joe.
You could give her 22 if you'd like.
All right, Shantala, you should be able to move that now.
Okay, so I'm going to move it here.
Okay, very good.
And that's a bonus action, so I could still... Yeah. No. Did that work? No. There we go.
Okay. So I think the way this works is that anything that starts its turn or enters it takes that damage. So that'll technically be triggered.
It's actually if it ends its turn.
Right. If it ends its turn.
Yeah.
Okay. And does it say anything about doing initial damage? Like when you cast it? Here, let me see if I can look it up.
No, not unless I actually ram it into a creature. Oh.
Right.
Which I guess I did. Well.
Yeah.
Right. You can.
So if you ram it into the creature, that creature must make the saving throw, and the spear stops moving.
Okay. All right. So it sounds like you can only ram it against one creature. So which one did you want to ram into?
This one.
On the south? Okay, so that one will make its saving throw now. Against your DC 13 Dex.
Yeah.
Okay, so 13, you made it.
Do you want me to re-roll the damage?
No, we'll use the damage that was already rolled.
Okay.
But is that halved? Does he take half on a success? So half as much on a successful. Okay, so he takes 1.
Right. No, he takes 4.
From
So
you rolled 2d.
So I rolled an 8 when I cast that.
Oh, and that's the 1d8. Got it. All right.
And this is a
2d6.
But this is another. That was my bonus action, and so this is my action. The cantrip.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Sacred Flame is the. I gotcha. Yeah. Okay, I missed Sacred Flame. All right, I saw Flaming Sphere, even though it said Sacred Flame. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Okay, I caught up to you. All right.
2 different things.
Right.
So the Sacred Flame.
No damage on that because that's a cantrip. He made his save, so he takes no damage.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Right. Okie dokie. All right. And with that, we come to this direwolf. Now, this Fancy, you're prone because you haven't stood up yet from being knocked out. So
protection to force disadvantaged.
This guy is not going to attack you because you're down on the ground. He's going after Silas.
Yeah.
That's a big hit on Silas.
Has pack tactics?
Yeah.
Okay. For 7 piercing damage, and I need to make a strength save.
Yep. Congrats on the strength save. You're not knocked prone. Another one coming from the other side. 16
That's a miss.
Misses.
Yeah.
Direwolf up here. Oh, wait. He had to move out of the flaming sphere, so he didn't take the damage. And this guy... he peels off around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Now, would that give me an opportunity attack because he did come within 5 feet?
Yeah, go ahead and take it.
I will. Finally, my first attack, and it's a reaction attack.
All
21
right.
for 11.
Very good.
Big boop on the nose.
All right, and Silas, take another 9 and another strength save.
Okay. 17.
All right. Space Bear.
Okay. Pretty simple. It's another Eldritch Blast on the one that's already hexed.
Okay. Oh, there's a hit for 15. Very nice. All right, and if that does it for Space Bear, we come to Irina, who is going to... she's going to take a shot at the one that looks the most damaged, which is this one. She's going to hit for 7. Thank you, Irina. Ooh, probably your healing could have come in handy there, but we'll do that next turn. All right, so Direwolf, very wounded. Let's see, going after Shantala. Does a 16 hit Shantala? Yep.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so take 11 piercing damage.
Oh.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution?
Yep, for your concentration.
Oh.
Okay, so you maintain wait, no, excuse me. The DC was 11 So you did. You maintain your concentration. Now make a strength save.
Right. Oh,
Okay, that one not so much. You get knocked prone.
okay. Prone.
I can't wait to have a turn soon. It's gonna be so great. Where I don't have to heal people.
Well, that's not gonna happen.
That's never. I said I wasn't gonna be the party healer, and yet here I am.
All right, Everett. There's a miss on you from that wolf. Fancy on your
Sticks his tongue out at him.
fancy on your back.
All right, I am casting.
Well, you're gonna stand up first,
I will stand up, half
All right.
my movement.
right?
I am going to cast this. I'm going to give myself 5 hit points. I'm going to give. Who else is down hit points?
Jove.
I am very much down hit points.
Yeah, I have 6.
I have 2.
Ooh, yeah, give that to Chantella then.
I'll give it to you 3. I'll be fine. So you guys get plus 5 hit points, and you can move.
Sorry, who gets this? Chantella, Shove.
And Silas.
Oh shit! Those are temporary, or are those just healed straight up? Just
They're temporary hit points.
stick.
And I believe you gain disengage.
I'm just gonna.
So is my bonus action.
That'll
You
give
expect-
opportunity.
You grant yourself a wondrous appearance. What do you turn into?
I turn into Freddie Mercury.
So
Oh,
Now,
So Joe, the second half of that, I was reading it. When a creature gains these temporary hit points, which the 3 of them just did, it can immediately use its reaction, if it has it, which I believe all 3 do, to move up to its speed without provoking opportunity attacks. So if they don't do it now, it's use it or lose it.
I already expended my reaction to slap a wolf, so
Okay.
So I can move the full 30 feet without having
Right.
to get up because I'm prone.
No, you would have to spend half your movement to get up and then move 15 feet away.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to get up and I am going to move here.
All right.
Same for me.
Thank you, Fancy. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm just imagining a blue Freddie Mercury now, and it's honestly terrifying, but also inspirational.
All right, so there's Fancy.
Okay.
Is that it for
So-
Fancy? That was a good one.
I'm going
Great.
to
Now I can do long distance again.
I'm going to cast color spray on these 2.
That's a cantrip.
It's my second level spell. I will put it up there.
Okay.
Hold on. I just got to find it. Actually, is it a first level spell?
Oh, so that Mantle of Inspiration, that was your bonus action. Nice.
Yeah. So then I'm going to cast color spray on those 2. I guess on these. That's a 15-foot cone.
Okay. You might catch
That's
Silas
okay.
up
If
and
I
up
get
in
cut, that's fine. Just do it.
So roll D6D10.
60-10. Wow.
So doing a 15-foot cone from your location.
Yeah. 30.
You can,
Diagonal.
in order to hit a target, you've got to cover at least half its token.
Yeah. Why can't I do? I can't get those 2.
If you went right here,
Yeah.
I mean, technically you're not hitting either of them because you're not covering half their token. But I would give it to you. But you're definitely hitting. You're
that's
definitely,
what you're saying. Okay.
You're definitely hitting Silas. I mean, I'll give it to you, because they're
Yeah.
big dire wolves. But Silas is.
Well,
caught up in it.
what about these 2? Oh, I'd be hitting Silas.
So if
That's
you
what
went
you're
this
saying
way, you're good. I'd say you definitely
okay.
get those 2.
But not the third one. Yeah. Okay, I'll do it that way then. That's
All right.
fine.
All right, so those 2. So a color spray in that direction. All right.
Would I be affected by that?
No,
All right.
no, you're out of range. All right. So the color spray is what? Rolls 60, 10. The total is how many hit points of creatures the spell can affect.
Which was 30, I believe. I rolled it. Yeah, it was 30.
What's the 1d10?
It was 6d10. It only lets you do 5.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So 30 hit points of creatures. So that only affects one. So all right. So
Yeah.
because he has 29 hit points. Start with the creature with the lowest hit points. The one with 29.
So I got one of them.
It says he's blinded.
Yeah. I don't know. Something.
Subtract each. Okay, so minus 29 before moving on to the next creature with the next creature's hit points. Okay, so you definitely affect one. Does this do damage? This is what I'm.
No, it doesn't do damage. It just
So
makes
just
them blinded.
how many creatures are blinded? Okay, so just that one.
God, if it did damage, that would be insane.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would
It
be
also
really
a
good.
second level spell.
Right. All right. So one of them is blinded, and that's
It didn't do a ton, but it looked spectacular.
right.
I mean, you look like Freddie Mercury while doing it. That's amazing.
All right.
It's we were all impressed.
Turn, and I will boop it on the snoot again. His snoot is booped.
And this is the one to the south of you?
Yep, and I'm gonna burn a Divine Smite and boop it even harder. 7.
Okay, that extra little bit puts it over the edge. And one of them finally goes down.
Yeah,
First
just
of
boop
them
him into the
falls.
dirt.
Chove.
Okay, so I'm actually a distance away. I can actually use my bow again. Let's see. Did I use my pie? I believe I did last session. Temporary hit points.
Oh, you ate pie?
I think I did last session. I cannot remember.
I was pretty pressing because I need to track when you guys eat them, so I was pretty aggressive pushing for, did you eat it? Did you eat it? And I'm pretty sure nobody did.
Okay. No, yeah, I didn't actually eat it, but I had it ready in case, because we had the zombies, but that wasn't an issue.
Right.
So, would eating the pie be an action?
Yeah, sure.
It would be an action.
It
Okay.
would, right.
Yes, I would like to eat my pie just to get some more hit points.
Okay, so Chove eats the pie.
What do I roll again for them?
Let me see.
Gotta look.
1d8.
1d8. Okay.
But you think we can't just
Nice.
pause the game and eat hundreds of wheels of cheese?
Well, I didn't know if you could consider it like a bonus action, but yeah. So is it temporary hit points or regular hit points again?
Temporary.
Temporary. Okay, I
Right.
will just add that on with my 5.
Actually, it replaces your 5.
Oh, so I would only
'Cause
have
temporary hit points don't stack, right? Your 5 becomes 8.
Okay, that's fine.
More impressive watching Fancy turn into a blue Freddie Mercury, or watching Shove eat an entire pie in the middle of combat.
Well, just one portion of pie. I mean, please, she's not a glutton.
Slice of apple pie.
Actually,
Fire pie?
actively cutting a piece out. You know.
I'm gonna move further back also.
Has
Yeah,
the
I'm
pie
gonna
cutter and everything.
It's actually funnier to imagine cutting out a piece of pie than eating it.
I'm gonna move back here while I'm eating my pie. Just I don't want them gaining as quickly on me, and I think that'll be just my turn since I can't do anything else.
Okay, very good. Everett.
Silas, how are you?
I'm doing great. Doing
need some
great, surrounded by
points?
wolves.
You need some hit points?
I won't turn down help.
Okay, I will bonus action healing word you. What, does anybody else need it? Because I can only do that once right now. Okay, it's yours.
Yeah, if anybody else needs it first, definitely give it to them because I can survive a couple hits.
Okay.
But I won't.
Fancy is prepared to be Maker.
I mean, you're okay, Fancy, as long as you're near me. If the whoever attacked you has disadvantage on their attacks.
Chantal, did you need it?
Well,
I don't know
I'm going to try and stay out of the fight, but I
Okay.
certainly couldn't survive another hit.
I don't think you're close enough to me though.
Yeah, I'm going to back up.
Actually, you're 60 feet, so you can have them if you want them.
Is that actually health?
Healing word, yeah.
That'd be great, actually.
Okay, those 4 are yours.
Goes up.
And I am going to move here. I didn't lose contact with the first wolf, right? I'm still
No, correct.
no
right.
opportunity attack.
Correct.
I'm gonna go here anyway.
I'm very worried
And
that
I
the
will-
child is getting farther from me.
I'm going. So you know what? Okay. That's 10, right? So I'm gonna poison spray that one.
The one in the middle.
The one that's hurt.
Okay.
Yeah, the one in the middle.
DC Constitution. Oh, he failed, so he takes 6 points of poison damage. Which
How many
is
of those?
more than he can handle.
Okay.
Excellent. All right.
And did I use all my motion? Motion. Is this? I want to get as close to my paladin as I can. I'll go here.
All right.
Yeah, I'll go there. Done.
All right, Monk, take your opportunity attack.
Do it.
Okay, 6 points. Very nice. Everett, coming at you.
Ow.
Yep, 13 and
Okay.
a strength save. Very good. All right. Monk.
Changes what I was going to.
Oh, can I? I'm sorry. As my reaction, I can react when he does that, right?
When? Who does what?
And when the wolf hit me.
If you've got something that triggers a reaction.
I'm gonna absorb elements.
Oh, okay. Yep. You can absorb piercing damage?
I was just checking. I was doing it really
I think
quick.
it's like acid and cold and fire and lightning damage.
So forget I even brought it up.
Yeah. Hey, it was a good try, though.
Sorry. I'm done. Okay.
I've been there.
Sorry, go ahead.
All right, so what you got, Monkey? I saw you moved.
So I'm going to hit that one.
Okay, unfortunately, he's a little too crafty for you. Even
Alright,
wounded.
then I'm going to use my last key point for flurry of blows, which gives me 2. It's less.
All right, the second one hit for 6. Very nice. Shantala.
Right, so
Just do what
Well,
Hawkeye would do.
what?
I said, just
Run.
do what Hawkeye would do.
What would he do?
He would just kill all the wolves with 3 arrows at once.
Without even looking.
So I'm going to hit this one.
Okay. So that's an immediate saving throw for him, a dexterity saving throw, I believe.
Yes.
Oh, I think he made it.
So he gets 4 damage.
And that's halved already, so it was 8?
Right.
Right, okay. So 4 damage.
And then I will go ahead and do this one on this guy here.
Okay. A dex save that he made, just barely.
Right. And then I'm going to move here.
All right. So this wolf is blind. It's gonna.
I try and make noise and like just try to draw its attention.
It has advantage because of pack tactics, but disadvantage because it's blind. So it cancels each other out, and it's gonna try to bite Everett.
Ah, crap! He's out of my range.
17, I believe, hits Everett.
So you're blind, but so isn't it disadvantage?
But he has pack tactics, which give him advantage.
You said that, and I was
So-
not paying attention.
That's all right.
Okay.
And then a strength saving throw. Very good. Okay. The hexed direwolf over here has a pick of targets. 1, 2, 3.
DM,
Yes.
is it possible I can just try to get its attention to take the attack?
I was thinking he's got pack tactics on all 3 of you, really.
Yeah.
But if you want to try to taunt him, why don't you make some kind of check?
I will give you a. I want to say intimidation.
Sure.
Yeah, let's make fun of the wolf. 11.
Oh my gosh.
You know what? Good enough. He attacks you, and he's got advantage while he does it. 14
good,
doesn't
missed.
do it though, right?
No, just bounces off my armor.
Right. All right. Direwolf dead. Space Bear.
All right. Same thing. Just hit the guy with Eldritch Blast.
All right. This time I think he only had 3 hit points left, so you put him down.
Okay, and then bonus action, move my hex over to this one.
Et voila. All right.
That's it.
Irina, who needs healing?
So I'm at 9. I'm all right so far. Don't hurt me.
Silas probably, since he's in the middle.
He would
Yeah, I
die
think
from-
Silas.
If Irina tried to heal Everett, he'd die from embarrassment.
Somebody, you guys,
I would love to take four hit points.
you guys decide who gets the 4. Silas.
I'll take them because I'm gonna do
Alright.
something stupid
Yeah.
on my turn.
All right. So
Silas.
there's Irina's turn. Oh, let me mark her spell slot. All right, that's one of her spell slots gone. And we go to Dead Direwolf. To Direwolf Not So Dead. He's starting his turn in this fire. He doesn't want to stay there. So he moves out of it. But he likes where he is otherwise. Everett, take 12.
And I'm down. I was planning all kinds of things.
Oh no.
Life is what happens while you're making other plans. Fancy.
Very nice. I will give Bardic Inspiration to. I will give it to. Who's this guy right here?
I already have some bardic inspiration from you.
All right. Who's this guy right here?
Monk.
Monk gets Bardic Inspiration. That's my bonus action. And with my spell. This guy's dead. That guy's dead. Everybody's dead. I'm gonna hit this guy with a vicious mockery. And you know what? He deserves it. So
He's blind. Stupid blind wolf.
I don't know. He's blind.
He fails his save and takes a vicious 1 point of mockery damage.
Yes.
Vicious. All right, Silas.
Well, I see that the small one has gone down again, and this is par for the course. And I will walk towards. He's a child, right?
He's 15.
Can I just drop my shield and pick him up?
Yeah,
Well,
sure.
he's 15.
What's your strength?
My strength is 16.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'll just pick him up. And I'm just gonna walk away. Just gonna take him with me because he's surrounded by wolves. Probably can only move 15 feet with that, though, can't I?
Right, half movement.
Yeah. Just gonna pick him up and take him with me because that's unfortunate.
Yeah, disengaging.
Yeah.
I assume.
No, I'm not gonna disengage. I want to absorb as many attacks as possible.
All right. So let's see. 1, 2, 3.
I did drop my shield, so my AC is currently 18 with Shield of Faith.
All right. So here comes 3 bite attacks. Let's see. So as you step out, advantage. 2 of them have advantage. 1 doesn't.
Wow.
Ooh, that almost would do me in.
Who the hell told the DM to roll well?
I don't know, but I suddenly regret not taking that disengage action because I'm out. I just wanted to get him out of there.
Well, we'll say that you managed to limp out there, but then you collapse unconscious and next to him as soon as you drag him out there.
Sounds good. And Shield of Faith fizzles. That's okay. Everything's fine. I'm not dead.
That's okay. Our tank.
Not dead yet.
Yeah, no, I'm just your tank. Nothing bad happened. How much damage did I take? So 12, 7...
So
Okay,
19, 29, 31, 51? I don't know. 41?
No, really?
41.
Are you dead?
No, I'm not dead, because that has to be an individual attack that has to go over my maximum.
Right.
And when I hit 0, none of them would be over. He'd have to do 29 points. Well, he'd have to do 28 points of damage in a single attack when I'm at 0 to kill me.
So does that mean the other attacks don't have an effect because only the first one put you down?
I'd probably... No, the first one didn't put me down. The second one put me down.
Okay.
So I'd fail 1 death save.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oof. Okay. Well, that definitely has Chove on alert. She's gonna go.
Go back to
This is the one with my hunter's mark because of the purple dot, right?
That is the one that's hexed.
Oh, that's
by
the one that's
Space Bear.
hexed. Okay,
Oh.
so I have no idea which one has my hunter's mark.
I realized
Yeah, I
it's a
didn't. I
little-
didn't remember you saying that one of them was marked there. I might have
I
missed
realized
it
it's
though.
a little too late, but did picking up use my action?
No.
Oh, then I was gonna lay on hands him as I was walking away.
Yeah. All right.
You're back.
We'll get that one in.
Yeah, you're back to 5.
I am?
The small one is awake. I'm just on the
Okay.
ground bleeding.
Okay, well, I'll save you.
Okay. Yeah, I said it like first round, so
Okay.
but then I got attacked by the 2 dogs, so I was like, I can't.
Gotcha,
You know,
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I was like, I'd rather deal with the 2 dogs like right next to me than try and shoot the one. So I'm gonna assume one of them died that had my hunter's mark.
Sure. Yeah. If you just want to pick another one, I'll mark them.
Yeah. Let's move my hunter's mark to. Yeah, I'm gonna aim for this one actually.
The same
Is
one
there-
that's hexed, or the other one?
No, this one that I'm picking.
Got it.
Just because there is no one to necessarily cover that one. So I'm going to put my hunter's mark on there. I'm going to
Alright.
shoot it with my bow.
Yeah, we'll
And
put
I hope 13
green
hits.
for hunter's mark. How about green for hunter's mark? There we go.
Oh, that's good.
There we go.
And then I'm also going to add, along with my hunter's mark, I'm going to add my dreadful strikes. So I'm going to roll 1d4, and that's going to be psychic damage.
Okay.
So in total, that's 7 points.
All right, but his armor class unfortunately is 14. So
It's 14.
just missed.
Oh,
Would have. It was that close to being great.
there's the vicious mockery.
Every time I hear
Alright.
that spell, I think of whose line it is. Is it anyway in Colin Mockery?
Yeah.
Oh God, yes.
every single time someone says vicious mockery, I picture that bald Canadian every single time.
Every time.
And-
Yeah.
And now I
now
hope
it's
you
stuck
will
in
too.
my head.
I hope you will too.
All
right,
Okay,
Everett.
as a bonus action, I am second level healing word my paladin friend for saving me.
And I'm up.
So you get 9. And I am going, since that's a bonus action, and since no one's near that stupid wolf, I am going to ice knife this one.
All right, and that's gonna hit his friend next to him.
When it explodes, yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so
really?
the ice knife missed. But then it explodes, and it's going to affect both of them. So let's see. The first one, dex save, miss. The second one, miss. So they both take what? The cold damage is 2d6, right? That was the exploding.
Right.
So they both take the 4 damage for that.
And I get a wonderful red card.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was very heartfelt.
It should be followed by slow golf claps.
That would be awesome.
All right, Direwolf, coming at. So let's see. He's gonna have advantage if he squeezes up here, so he's gonna take it on Shifty.
First of all, I have a lot of arguments to make.
Right, and I said Shifty.
Shifty isn't here.
Fancy. I said fancy. All right, so that was not at advantage. So let's re-roll that. Oh, there's
Okay.
a fucking crit. All right.
Oh,
So then
Nice.
I've got to go. Fuck. Okay, now I've got to go 4d6 for the damage.
God, these wolves have more blue cards than we do.
I know.
Sorry, fancy. That's 14 on a crit.
Sorry, him as he laughed.
We know he's not sorry.
Right.
It was insincere. I felt it too.
It's actually 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there is something to be said for being unconscious. It's kind of comfortable.
It's like taking a long rest, really.
Taking a break from all your worries.
There goes my next turn.
Maybe
All right.
being in a coma is the best thing ever.
Monk.
You have no idea, but I do.
Well, I guess I'm going to avenge Fancy. Hopefully this does something.
Oh wait, he didn't. This guy's at the end of his turn has to do his dex save.
Oh, was it this one that I just did?
Well, so they're all
What was it?
both of these are within 5 feet of my ear. Well, no, I guess just this one.
Yeah, just the one on the top side, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and it wasn't his turn yet.
Oh, okay.
He's coming up though.
So I'm going to use the Bardic Inspiration, and that lets me re-roll, yeah?
Yes, it does. Oh, or does it? Is it just a plus on it. Joe, what is Bardic Inspiration? Is it an advantage or is it
You
just
got-
like a plus 1d6?
You get a 6-sided die
Plus 1d6, okay.
So,
on whatever you want. Basically.
on attack or attack rolls?
You can do it on attack
I mean,
roll.
on the damage.
I believe you can do it on attack roll. I don't know if you can do it on damage. I don't think you can. I'll throw it up.
But you said
So an ability check, attack roll, saving throw.
okay. So I can roll a 1d6, but you
Right.
said they're
Armor
AC
class
is
14. Right, so
Yeah.
you'd need to get a 4, 5, or 6. So you got a 50% chance.
Yeah, let me try that.
Quite.
Oh, of course.
All right. I'm gonna use my bonus action and try that again.
Alright. And no more key points?
Nope.
Alright.
them all up.
Shantala.
I am so distressed to see all my friends falling that I'm going to use my second and final second level spell slot. And hit nobody.
Right.
Oh, that sucks.
Is that it, unfortunately?
That is well, so can I move? I can't, if I use a regular spell, I can't use my bonus action to move that flaming sphere, can I?
I think you can still use your bonus action to move the spear if you cast a spell, sure.
Okay, so I'm just going to move it so that it hits both of those two who haven't had their turn yet.
Got it.
You have to target an unused space.
Yeah, no, she's in an unused, yep.
No, yeah. Sorry, that was a question.
Yeah, if it hits something, it stops. It can't go into somebody's space.
Alright, so with that, it comes to this blind direwolf, who can feel enough to move out of the flame, and maybe walk enough forward till it knows that somebody's in front of it, and then get an attack at disadvantage because it's blind.
Just trampled over Fancy.
The hair kind of smells like coconut.
And it looks like Silas, does that hit you?
Yep, even
Playing this game
blinded.
straight.
Right.
See, it's only against me that he rolls. It's only against me that he rolls high on all of his attacks.
And then a strength saving throw, if you please.
Yes, I know how this works. I've been
Been there a
6,
couple times.
I'm down.
Okay.
Oh, guys, we're all gonna
prone,
die
just
here,
prone.
aren't we?
Just prone.
No, we won't.
Actually get a shot
Are you
off,
gonna
maybe we
survive?
won't.
Alright, so that was that dire wolf. This guy is dead, and we go to Space Bear.
All right, taking another shot at the hexed one.
Alright. Not
Yuck.
so much.
All right, that's it.
Alright, Irina, who wants healing?
I raised my hand at 1 hit point.
Silas again?
Limply.
A worm crawls out of Fancy's mouth and raises its hand.
Silas gets
The worm
5.
realized too late that it did not actually have hands.
Thorn gems like save.
You know, eventually I'm.
That's only 3 rounds. You can destroy.
Alright, here comes Monk. 7 piercing damage, Monk. And the strength save.
Oh yeah, that hits. strength save.
Hey, there you go.
Do I get a card?
You do. You sure do. All right, Fancy making death saves.
Feeling good about this one.
That's what you should call your first album. Making death saves. That's a success.
Nice.
Right on the fence.
I will. I'll stand back up and realize my face is still flawless, and I will strike at the wolf that is blind.
I have a quick question, Dean.
Yes.
When we stayed we stayed the night at the church or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Was that a full health? I mean, was that a long rest?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Go. That should be. Yeah, it's a 15
That's
for
enough
7
to hit, right?
All right. We'll make that. You know what? We'll use my last spell slot, and we'll make that a divine smite. Because screw you in
Ooh,
particular.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Oh,
Very
nice.
nice.
Oh, hold on.
No,
I
of course,
don't
of
have
course.
things I don't have things I can do. Never mind. I would actually like to move around the wolf,
Okay.
and I would like to pick up my shield.
Okay. Very good. Chove.
Alrighty. Let's see if I can hit this wolf again. Let's fingers crossed.
Nice.
Oh, thank God I actually hit him.
nice.
Okay,
So
now
9,
I'd like to add the hunter's mark
15.
and the dreadful strikes.
That
which
can
is-
mean a lot of things.
All right, 16. Very good. Everett.
All right. So I'm going to. I hate to do this. I'm going to bonus action wild shape into a brown bear.
What's the size on that brown bear?
Assuming he's large, yes. My brown bear is large.
There you go.
He has a ton of hit points. Maybe not a ton. And then I'm going to go over here where I can have advantage on my attack. I have 2 attacks. I'm not doing this really well. Sorry. I have a sheet that I have, and it's really hard to read. I'm going to bite and then claw. All right, +5.
It's a brown bear?
Yep. Oh, but I didn't do the +5. Oh, I missed anyway. Let's do the second one. That one hit. That is a. Oops. This is why I need 2 monitors.
So if Everett, if you look in your journal now under monster tokens, you should have brown bear in there so that you can use it straight from Roll20, just to make it easier
okay.
for yourself.
That'd be nice. Okay.
All right.
So
So
it's 2,
first
6,
attack,
8. I gotta do my. So the first one missed. The bite missed.
second
The
hit.
claw hit. And it's 2d6 +4. Oops.
All right, 10 points of damage with the mighty swing of your bear claw, your clawed hand. You take out the blinded wolf.
Bear over dog.
Okay.
Is no longer gets a chance to play dead.
This direwolf has realized the numbers have just gone against him, and now there's a big fucking bear here, so he's had enough. Disengage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Burns though, right?
What's that?
Went through the sphere.
He only takes it if he ends his turn now.
Oh, not passing through it. Okay,
Right.
sorry.
All right, Monk.
Alright, well, there's one left, so.
Okay, for 4 damage.
I think. Since I'm not unarmed, I can't use an unarmed strike, right? Technically, have that equipped.
I mean, as a bonus action, I think you could. Is that?
Yeah. Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah, I think you could hold it. You know, and okay. Well, there's that anyway.
So do I pull a red card?
Yeah. Yep.
Just racking them up all of a sudden.
Right. All right, and we go to Shantala.
All right. Just one left.
Are you still concentrating on an effect? Yeah, the flaming sphere. Right.
The flaming sphere, but I haven't had any damage in a while.
You make an attack while he has concentration, right?
I can do an instant attack.
You sacred flaming the one that's real close to you here?
That's the only one that's still. Yeah. Yeah, I can't.
Okay,
Yeah.
so definitely failed for 4. All right, and if that's it for Shantala.
No, I'm going to move this and ram it into him too.
Oh, okay, very good. So that's another dex save, right?
Yeah.
I think he made it.
So that's another 4 damage.
4 damage. All right. Space Bear.
Okay.
I'm still going after the one that I've hexed.
Okay. £10 of damage from on par. Very nice. All right. Anybody need healing? I suppose Fancy does. Fancy's like making death saves, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Let's get one in on Fancy here.
Nice.
4 points for Fancy, and now Irina's out of spell slots.
This Irina is so much more useful than the last one.
But why?
All right, and then the dire wolf here again, much like his friend, has decided this is enough for him. So disengage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Fancy gets a opportunity attack.
No, he disengaged.
Oh.
Silas, not suffering any sort of hurt pride, is going to rush and attack the wolf. That's only a 10, plus I have my d6 from Shifty. So I'll add a d6 to this.
All right,
6.
there you go. There's 10 points.
Well, it's actually just 7 because it's a +3 for the crit that shouldn't have happened.
Oh, got it. Still, he only had 1 hit point, so.
Well, ain't no kill like overkill, I guess.
Right.
Yeah, no, I'm just my feelings are hurt.
So I think, did we skip Fancy's turn? Fancy, yeah, we did.
Oh, we did skip Fancy's turn. I'm so sorry.
Let's we'll just retroactively do Fancy now. So Fancy is prone. I suppose he stands up, uses half his movement.
Is there any enemies in front of Fancy's face as he looks around?
Now the closest guy is 45 feet behind you.
Yeah. I don't know. He just kind of high fives the bear, and he says, "Let's go."
Fancy, he's worth XP.
Let's go.
Are we
You know.
letting the wolf go?
Money, riches.
What's Jove got?
This is not what a bard looks.
Am I gonna go for a shot on this wolf? Maybe. Let's see. I can move. Maybe. Yeah, I can move about here. Move her here, and let's see, how far is it? 55 feet. I think I still got a chance with my longbow. She's just gonna go for one last shot.
All right, that hits.
And I'm just gonna add the dreadful strike. I keep thinking that's gonna roll a d4.
Right.
Okay, 4 points.
Okay. Everett.
Yeah, that wolf is not getting away. I can go 40. So
I love
that's at
when
least
players
two.
take it personal. They're like, oh, you're not getting away.
All right, there's my first attack. Oh, there we go.
15 is a hit.
Okay. Should I have this up? Go. 98 plus 4. You're all patiently waiting.
Okay, 12 points of damage. He had 13.
Oh, we're doing the second attack.
All right. You can end it here.
I'm gonna certainly
a hit
try.
means he's dead.
He's down.
He's
Goodbye.
down.
Brr.
Congratulations, you beat a pack of a half dozen dire wolves. You each earn 150 experience points for your trouble.
You should put a 0 after that.
I know that seemed a lot tougher, right?
Yeah.
It's like
Where we're at.
150 for that? No.
I think we're at 1,525.
Yep.
Yeah.
Only 1,200.
That's a big Everett.
I had that we were at 1575 before this.
Yeah, take a minute to compare notes to figure out where you should be. Whoever has the highest is where we should all be.
So I come up with 1725.
Wow. I'm at 1525.
Yeah, 1525 here as well.
But you
I
have to
probably
pass.
did the math wrong.
Yeah, it might have been a mistake there on that one.
Oh, we like your math better though.
Right.
We like your
Yeah.
math better, though.
You did say that.
This is great, but this is better. Silas realizes he has like the tiniest paper cut on like his face, and I will use healing hands to get rid of it.
After all of that, it's the paper cut that disturbs you.
Well, no, it's just something on my face that disturbs me.
So what time is it now? Like, it should still be like 1 o'clock or 2.
Right. So let me check precisely. It is it is 1 in the afternoon on day 3. 28 days to the next full moon.
Which is when our lives end.
Right.
It was the most violent 24 seconds of my life.
I know, right?
Okay, let's see. The lands of Barovia, areas.
We at the windmill?
That's what we're near, and I'm just.
Attack it.
So you're at another fork in the road, and you can see some distance away that there's an old windmill on an outcropping, kind of overlooking the center part of the valley here on the lower slopes of Mount Gacchus. If you took the left fork in the road, it would take you just a quarter mile up to this windmill. I believe Morgantha had mentioned to you that this is where she and her daughters live and operate their pie business out of. And she had said that if you ever wanted pies, you could always stop by the windmill as well. But I'm not sure that you want to take that detour now, but you certainly could if you wanted to.
I suggest we stop at the windmill and take a rest so we can all heal up.
Nancy was always more into lighthouses. He never understood windmills.
Yeah, I think seeing if
They
the windmill
turn
might be
wind
some
into
shelter
energy, and
might
that's
be a good idea.
Okay. So go to the windmill then?
Well, we could just rest here. We wouldn't have to go to the windmill to rest.
I don't think that's a good idea.
We're going to rest right where we left
Resting in the middle of
6
the forest.
dire wolves.
Yeah, I mean, especially if the daughters are like making all the pies there, you know, at least someone could buy pie if they don't need a rest. I doubt that, but
We could rest while somebody goes in and checks it out.
Somebody with a lot of hit points.
Who would that be?
Somebody whose hair smells like coconut.
that would be me.
But how many hit
Let's
points
get
do you have?
a round of perception checks.
great.
Okay, Chove, you're noticing in this area, all the grass is dead or dying, and no wild animals can be found or heard. This area of the forest has taken on an eerie, kind of ominous feel.
Okay, I don't like this. You should maybe proceed with caution, if not at all. Around here, there is something very wrong.
Additionally, Shantala, you notice small stick effigies hung from the branches of low trees and shrubs.
Like right around us?
Yeah, it just kind of scattered about the area, not immediately in the area, but you didn't see them at first because they kind of naturally blended in. But now that you're looking for them, you're seeing them more.
And
Very
do I
Blair
know the
Witch.
significance of them?
No, you don't.
Could I would that be a religion check?
Sure. It's hard to say. It could be from any number of different faiths, some kind of basic, primitive form of worship. Probably.
I make a religion check.
Yeah, sure.
Is this a Faerun deity, potentially?
It's
Not
probably-
necessarily.
Yeah, I'm still gonna make it with disadvantage because of where I'm from.
It's definitely simplistic representations of Mother Night.
Do I know what Mother Night is?
Basically, the goddess of all things dark, and where there's the Morning Lord, and then there's Mother Night.
So are they like?
I don't know if Silas would actually really understand that.
So are they like around the road where we are? Are they on the road to?
More in just scattered throughout the forest here.
So not necessarily on the way to the windmill.
Right, it just suffused in the entire area. The closer you get to this intersection is where you notice it. You didn't notice it, a mile back on the road. You certainly didn't notice it at all. But within the last half mile,
I think we
Fontella,
should
do you
keep moving.
recognize these effigies? Best I can make from it, it represents some sort of nighttime.
deity, right?
Yeah.
Worshipping the night. And the forces
Probably
of
not
the
a
night.
place to linger.
Probably not.
Does Irina know anything about it?
She's never been this far west.
They're just like little effigies like hanging from the tree, right?
Right.
Can I take one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take one.
Like little stickmen.
Okay. Let me see here.
Oh, great.
No, don't worry about it. It's nothing.
You gotta
Nothing to
love
see
it.
here.
You gotta love when the DM just rolls some dice and says, "Yeah, don't worry about it."
Because
Very encouraging,
they
isn't
would never just do that on purpose for a laugh.
No, never, not at all. What does that do?
literally, one of the adventures that I was working on recently had written in it, tell all the players to roll perception checks, and then have the people who rolled the highest and the lowest like say, interesting, and like make a note, then just keep going.
That's terrifying. Thank you. Well, I'm gonna keep this effigy, and I'm just gonna put it in my bag.
All right.
So, are we going to the windmill, or I'm gonna head back down the road?
I sense trouble in this area, so
I don't think we need to have any sort of, sixth sense to know that this place is dangerous.
maybe let's come back another time.
I think we need to rest, but this is not.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like a restful place.
That Granny Morgantha lady was real friendly. She'd probably let you rest.
Too far.
Yeah, I literally insulted her, so I don't know if I don't know if it's a good idea.
Oh, but we didn't all insult her.
Right.
So
And somebody actually ate her pie.
Make them grovel too, you know.
I'm not going to bend my knee to anybody.
Well, I think if we're not going to rest, I might have some of my pie.
You're gonna have some more?
I haven't had any yet.
Oh, okay. And that's I'm sorry, Shantala speaking.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
So if we have the pie, it becomes temporary hit points and replaces our current hit points.
No,
Oh.
the temporary hit points are something that is tracked in addition to your regular hit points.
Oh, right. I forgot it doesn't just give us health.
Right.
I'm disappointed.
Right.
Nope, and it does not stack.
Right. So, no, I don't need to have pie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pie's
The most you could
I
have
feel
is
like
an
a battle.
8.
So
From the pie.
are we resting or are we not?
Sounds like not. It's that
Okay.
people were
Just keep forward.
taking other measures for.
Nope, changed my mind. I'm not going to eat it.
Okay. Very good.
I think we should move someplace safer and then rest.
Do we know how much further it is to Valaki?
Let's see. From here, let me see if I can figure it out. I can actually probably measure it for you. It's not all that far.
Fancy would vote for finding a city.
Yeah,
Not
somewhere
gonna-
to rest.
Yeah, all this woods are kind of.
And I'm not gonna bend my knee for an apology. Not even Kabori deserves that respect.
If you find Fancy a half decent hotel, preferably with a bar, I mean, Fancy can work out a deal.
So it's
So
only
that's 7
another
miles
6 miles, yeah. To
with 26 hexes.
right.
6 miles isn't too far.
All right, let's go.
No, but it's what happens in those 6 miles.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. So I guess we don't really have a choice. Like we might as well go make a run for it,
All right.
or take a chance on it.
What's
Okay.
Darcy
We
think?
cut through the woods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as we go through the winding mountain roads.
We got through the woods.
You can. It's a lot slower going, and there's a higher chance of encounters.
Well, that's considered forest, right?
Right.
Okay, well,
If you were
forest.
gonna take a shortcut, this would be the place to do it, probably.
Yeah. Well, I picked forest as my choice of natural explorer, so it's my favorite terrain, basically.
Wood elf too. For a ranger.
I'm sorry, what?
Are you a wood elf too?
No, I'm a Fearbulk.
Ooh.
3, 4.
Oh, so we're not going to cut through 'em.
So
Well,
we're gonna.
Shortcut.
yeah. Did the decision want to be made to make the cut through?
Yeah,
Oh.
I think we should absolutely cut
I
through. What
think
could
we should
possibly
cut
go
through.
wrong?
I was about to say, because it's my favorite terrain, there's no way we can get lost.
All right.
Unless by magical means.
I'm gonna do one random encounter check as we go across this thing, and again with the random encounters in the wilderness during the day, it would happen on a 16 or better, and I only got the 13. So you able to make it across and shave a good hour off of your journey. So let me go
Nice.
ahead and advance the clock a little bit here.
What's it like in those woods?
So it is heading on 3 in the afternoon right now, and you are definitely in the home stretch here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be the last check before we get into town.
Really?
Great.
Really? It's a positive encounter, right? This is where we each pick up.
He doesn't die or
Oh no. Okay, it's a 1. It's a 1.
This
A
is the
1
one where
plus
we find a
6.
couple hundred experience points laying on the ground.
Yeah,
Exactly.
just the word EXP written on the floor.
I know you guys spent so much time on
level.
this map earlier. I knew you wanted to come back for some more.
And X never marks the spot.
I was just gonna say that. That's great.
Yeah, it's always like a couple paces to the left or right.
All right,
XP
so we're
never
gonna
marks
put
the
everybody back huddled together in the middle. We'll just reuse the same.
Oh, I've lost vision.
Go ahead and refresh.
Oh no, it's just great. The map's grayed out. I can see myself and Irina.
Yeah, that's happening for me too.
I just have black.
It's
Oh wait,
further up.
no.
It's further
No,
up.
there I see green, or gray.
I'm refreshing. You guys can all try to.
Let's see.
Every time the DM touches my token, I lose sight.
This thing gonna load. Okay, I just refreshed and I can't see anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
there we go.
Wait,
I
wait,
have
wait,
sight of
nope.
it.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Back.
I'm waiting too. It's reloading a little slow.
All right.
Yep.
I have vision once more.
I refreshed and did not.
All I see is
Okay.
Fancy and Irina, and I don't want to mess it up.
Oh, refreshing seems to work. Did you?
You talking about reconnecting or F5?
F5.
No, it's just
Reloading.
Fancy and Irina.
Yeah, refreshing fixed it for me too.
Fine.
But while we have this moment, Dan, I have a question for you.
Right.
So under my armor, I mean, I wear a gambus and it just says padding under the chain. Would that technically count as padded armor if I remove the chainmail?
I don't know. I'd have to time to digest that. I can't give you an answer on the spot. I'm multitasking.
No worries.
Sorry.
Do you want to lose an armor class?
Well, I'm just curious because like it's a fairly common piece of armor that's worn worn under heavier pieces of equipment. So I was just curious if that was the case, so I needed to remove my chainmail if I just had like padded armor under it because
You'd have to have like leather armor or something.
no, leather's I don't no.
All right, so there was these, in short, these scarecrows that were sitting on the side of the road, and they, by all appearances, looked to be normal scarecrows until you got close enough to them, and they actually started jumping off their posts and moving towards you, which is why I've positioned them so closely. But go ahead and roll for initiative.
I think I've heard a story about these.
Still see nothing but black.
Yeah, I don't see anything either.
What? Hold on. There I am.
Oh, accidentally did that twice.
There we go. Back to my regular initiative scores. I was getting worried for a second. These were far too high.
I think we're just waiting on Monk.
Yeah, if you're just seeing black, refreshing the page seems to work for most of us.
I've tried it 3 times.
It's saying loading crafting spells.
This is unfortunate. Maybe your light source is bugged.
I rolled a 19, but I can't select my token.
Okay, gotcha. Where's Monk in there? He's hiding. Somebody's standing on top of Monk.
Refresh again. So let me log
Tell you one thing, Dan. This map is dope.
All right. I think we're good to sort. And wouldn't you know it, Monk, you're first. Nothing on your screen yet, huh?
No, I just logged out and then I just exited the game and got back in.
Okay.
So I also got a 19.
And I'm sorry, who was that speaking?
Chantawa.
Okay, it said you had a 6.
I know. I accidentally rolled twice.
Gotcha.
You see that?
Okay, so actually, we'll do Shantala first then.
Right.
Shantala
I'm going to
first?
go
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There.
I'm gonna go right up here. And
Burning hands on the 2 of them.
it's a 15-foot cone, so I should be able to get both of them.
Yep, sure can.
And they are flammable objects if they're scarecrows, right?
How's a little fire, Scarecrow?
I feel like that's a reference to something I'm not getting.
How old are you?
I am almost 20.
What? No, seriously?
Why do
Yeah.
you think we get along so well?
You're 19 years old?
Yeah.
I've been playing with you forever. I thought you were like 30. Jesus Christ.
I thought you were all much younger than I originally guessed.
All right, fuck. It's How's a Little Fire, Scarecrow is from The Wizard of Oz, which
And
was
your little dog
Right.
too.
No, I should have got that too because
Yeah.
I've watched The Wizard
But
of Oz yesterday.
The Wizard of Oz was an old movie
It's
when
just
I was a
right
kid. Never
here.
mind for you.
no.
All right.
All right, Dan. Dan, that officially hurts. Okay, thanks.
Right. All right, so let's see. We got some Scarecrow Dex saves coming up here from these burning hands. So the one on the left made it. The one on the right made it. So they each take 5 points of fire. But guess what? They're vulnerable, so they double that to 10.
Nice.
I feel really hurt because my voice is really high.
All right, Monk. If you can see now.
Yeah.
Well, but wait, are they on fire?
I don't think the text of Burning Hands says anything about a lingering fire effect.
Well, fire ignites flammable objects.
Usually, when a spell ignites flammable objects, it really goes out of its way to say that it does so.
It does say so.
It does. Okay, so it says flammable objects.
But I don't know if it's a flammable object because it's a
creature, and the game does make a distinction between objects and creatures.
right. So
Right.
even though they're
But it's a
straw
creature of
creatures,
wood.
they're
Right. I think the fact that they take double damage from the fire is the nod that you're getting to it without
Okay.
actually setting them on fire, right? All right, Monk.
All right. I will. Guess move to the closest one.
Hey.
Nice.
nice.
And
Now,
then,
it is resistant to bludgeon piercing slashing from non-magical. So that 18 becomes a 9.
all right. Well, it's good to know. So for my bonus, unarmed strike.
Okay, 5 more, so 2
That's it.
more.
2.
All right.
And that's it.
All right, this scarecrow here is going to use its terrifying glare on Shantala, trying to get some revenge for that horrible fire. So Shantala, why don't you make a wisdom saving throw? Oh yeah, you crushed that one.
Yes.
So that's it for him. This scarecrow here, you know what? Same thing. He's gonna try. So double down. Make another one.
Okay. Sorry, need to get.
All right,
Yeah,
very
these
good.
scarecrows are awfully reminiscent of my manager.
The scarecrows, they tried to give you the supernatural stare down, but you got ice in your veins, Shantala. So you
Okay, now.
go right through it. Now, this lady, is anyone? No, she has no healing to really dole out, so she's gonna light crossbow the one that Monk's attacking. Look at that, she hit for 4 points of damage. Way to go, lady. Fancy.
To start this, I'm going to
If
start
I recall-
rolling performance.
Enthralling performance. I love
my-
these names.
Done.
If I recall, when we were in the Durst mansion, someone picked up a silver blade.
Yeah, someone picked up
A
a silver
silver
short
weapon?
sword.
So,
So that would.
Fancy, in short,
I
are
forgot
you
who
trying to
that
charm
was.
these scarecrows?
I'm trying to charm. Actually, I can choose 3, right? Yeah. So, yeah, I would have to try to charm them. There's only 3 of them, right?
So you gotta. I think what you're trying to do something here that is a little out of the box. Okay.
Yeah.
Look at the text. If you perform for at least 1 minute, 1 minute is 10
Yeah.
rounds.
Right.
So do you want to make a performance check for the next 10 rounds so that you can get this? I mean, this is something that sounds like you do in a tavern. not
I know.
something you do in a fight.
All right. You know what? The fact that you read it made my point. Or
Right.
I'm done.
All right. So
I'm
besides,
not directing it towards anyone.
so did Fancy have anything he did want to do? Because enthralling performance isn't something he can really do. So.
Well, all right. Then he just plays his guitar. I'm done.
All right. Everett.
You will poison spray the one right next to me when you're.
All right. And who are you targeting?
I didn't click them, did I? This one.
Okay.
The
Constitution.
two? Jesus
save.
Christ.
Hey, well, he failed to save, so he takes the 2 poison damages. Oh, you know what? Except he's immune to poison damage.
Are you kidding me?
Oh,
Crap. Alright, and I am going to hide behind my paladin.
All right, Jove.
You know, I have a name.
Alice.
I know I
Okay.
call you Small One, but it's sort of just the gender-neutral term for you being Evie and Everett.
So I'm gonna aim for this one right over here. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on it. Just so if I hit it, I can do some more damage.
Hunter's
Put that-
Mark.
That, and I'm gonna hit it with my bow. Oh wow.
Not so much.
Oh. Yeah, that's not gonna hit. Okay. And I'm not gonna move because right now I'm in a good position where I could pretty much hit any of these guys.
All right, Space
Make
Bear.
the diamond formation around Everett.
So I'm gonna.
Doesn't Everett have a crossbow?
I do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hex this one
Okay.
and take a guess at what I'm gonna do.
Eldritch Blast.
Oh, hello.
Nice.
hell
Nice.
Yay!
So there's 6 and 9 is 15 points of damage. And that is necrotic and force. He takes it all. 15. Boom.
Excellent.
yeah.
Silas.
Well, I'm pretty much beat to shit right now, so I'm going to just take the dodge action.
All right.
Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to do something incredibly stupid. I'm going to attack the Scarecrow.
Do it.
What could possibly go wrong?
People your age,
Everything.
it's time to be reckless.
11.
Oh,
That's what youth is for.
Now, believe it or not, that is still good enough to hit. They have crap armor class. But
That is
your,
depressing.
Your 9 bludgeoning becomes 4 bludgeoning.
And it kills it.
It doesn't.
Damn.
Oh,
Scarecrow gets to... Let's see.
If he goes for Monk, he'll roll like a 12 or something. If he goes for me, he'll get a crit.
what's your AC?
All right.
Like
Here
18
here
or
comes the
something?
claw attack
Yes.
at Silas. And here comes one at
Oh
Monk.
my god, I actually blocked something.
Oh,
All right, Monk, you got hit for 11.
I'm going to
Yeah.
use protection and force disadvantage.
do I have to roll too?
Because he's within 5 feet of me, and I realize I haven't been using this.
So what does he have to do?
If I'm within 5 feet of Monk, the attacks made at him are at disadvantage.
All right.
Goodbye, crit.
So we come back to 16 still hits, right, Monk?
Yeah, that's still it.
Okay, so take 8 points of damage.
It could be worse.
And then make a wisdom save.
What happens? I'm frightened. Okay. So I have this card. Do I? Can I give it to you now or later?
What is it?
Advantage on a
Saving throw?
saving throw.
Oh, yeah,
A
yeah,
1d4.
yeah. Yeah, please, go right ahead.
Actually, that won't help at all.
1d4 is not going to help
with my
if you-
3.
Yeah. If you want to save
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Yeah, I'll say it was.
All
I
right.
have this other card too. I'm gonna use. Wait, hold on. So, did you see that card I put out?
Advantage on a skill or attack roll. Not a saving throw, though.
Not the same. All right, whatever.
Right.
So I'm frightened.
Right, I think so. Let's see. Frightened. Invisible, which one's frightened? Here's frightened. There we go. Okay, Shantala.
Right. Just try to do a better job on that one.
You know, you figured a good DM would have probably had them move and not be in the exact same position that you hit them with the burning hands already, but that's what a good DM would have done. Left failed, right failed, so they both take 26 points of fire damage.
Nice.
They both had 26 hit points. So, barbecued scarecrow, very good. Monk.
Nice job.
Monk, you're frightened.
So
So you have
I can't
disadvantage
attack.
on ability checks and attack rolls. And you can't willingly move closer, but you're already standing next to it. So.
But I can't attack them still.
Yeah, you can, just at disadvantage.
All right.
Okay, not so much. Any blue cards to help you out on that one? No?
No, I just gave you the attack one, right?
That was
That
advantage
wasn't
on an
working.
attack or a skill check. Yeah, so that's where it applies, though, is you could have done it on an attack roll. So why don't you roll the d20 again?
All right.
All right, there you go. Turned it into a hit for 11 points, halved down to 5, which is enough to kill him. There we go.
Cool.
Nice.
Excellent. So we retroactively played that one. Excellent. So congratulations you on yet another random encounter. You guys are going to level up just on random encounters. It's been great. You found a magical axe and other stuff. So anyway, that is 75 experience points each for this one.
1,600.
So we're at 1,600. Only 1,100 to go.
And to think, I didn't actually get hurt this time.
And we're so close to the town.
Right,
We can get a nice bed.
This is where we encounter a goddamn owlbear.
This is
Did we just,
this
did we
is
just destroy
ahead.
the town's defenses? Did we just destroy the town's defenses? Like
The scarecrows?
they're not protected anymore? Yeah.
no, these were wild scarecrows.
It was like the
Joe, I
only
just
thing
remember-
protecting them from Tiger.
Joe, I just remembered who lives here, and I'm dreading this already. Fucking
What's up?
Lars.
Let's not bring up old shit.
So we're here.
Lars Venture.
We're here on the doorstep of Vallaki, just as the sun is going down, and that is where we will leave it for this week. There's again a number of cards that we didn't get to play, but if nobody has anything super juicy left to play, I'll just recall them all now. All right, very good. And let me see, just checking of all our notes here. No, I think we are all set. Yeah, thank you all for another great week. Looking forward to getting into the town of Vallaki next week and all the stuff that goes on there. You know, you have one piece of official business here, delivering that letter to the priest here, because
Which I still want to read.
which you're asking for a new priest for the village of Barovia, so that that at least is one mission that you have. But we'll see what else the arriving in town unveils for you. I'm gonna mark another few things here on the map, just marking that the location of the old windmill. You know what? I'm gonna put it over here. The black carriage. Here on the map over here. That was here. Of course, the castle, Madame Eva, and the Seer Pool encampment of Vistani. I don't think I have to mark the gallows because that's been destroyed now. All right, and yeah, all right. So again, we will see what goes on inside the walls of Vallaki. Vallaki is a walled town, so you will be approaching the gate and talking with the guards to get in. Let me see.
Oh, good. I'm really good with commoners.
Here is here's the view approaching the town of Vallaki.
Maybe someone else should talk to them.
Right.
Here, if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere.
All right. All right, folks. Well, until then, have a great week, and we will see you on next Monday, which is, I think, a holiday for a lot of us. So
what is next Monday?
President's Day in the United States, I believe. It's just one of those.
It's one of those holidays.
One of those Mondays off during the winter that we all count on and enjoy so much. But until then,
talk about the French and Indian War and how that shaped our country right now.
Let's do it.
I have sliced aside 5 hours for it.
I failed my history check.
I will call in tomorrow.
All right,
Look
folks.
at the time.
Yeah, y'all have yourselves a good one, and we'll see you next week.
See ya.
Thanks, everyone.
All right, next week.
Bye, everyone.
All right,
Bye.
take care, guys.
Have a good one, guys.